Sorry, this song sucks really bad. My bad, dude. Yeah, wow. Sorry, improv streams happens. Gets all weird. Okay, my coffee is ready. Let me just go get it real quick. Off the machine. I'll be right back. Hype in the chat. Look here. Look. Bruh.
Can devs do something? Every day I'm checking price and it's rising. Check price, good price. I have underinvested by a lot.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
Okay, alright. We are good now. Getting situated over here. So hello traders, welcome to the crypto pump stream. Some stocks, pump 2. We'll look at those, but this is just kind of typical behavior after a concerted real break on Bitcoin to the upside. Confidence returns to the crypto market and you start to see a rotation. You start to see altcoins outperform, and typically it starts with the larger market cap cryptos, and then later it'll be the smaller caps, then the micro caps, then it's over typically. Then they rug pull and they all lose, you know, the smaller coins lose 99%, 100+% of their value over the course of months after the boom and the bust. So we're probably going through that, beginning stages, phases of it, banana zone maybe. It's cool to see Bitcoin up. I mean, you know, 1.4% back above that 1272 major 1272 fib extension. It's probably not done, you know. No one even cares that Bitcoin's up $1,600, $1,700 today because the altcoins are eclipsing Bitcoin, and people care about percentage gains more than they might care about Bitcoin being back up. That's right, Alex. Every day a check price, good price. Lack making its move. Maybe. I mean, let's start. It's a good start. I don't even know if there was a news-driven catalyst. It was just like we had a PPI. We had CPI yesterday. I think I was saying CPI was today. My bad. CPI was yesterday. We had the PPI today. And the markets enjoyed the data, it seems like. Give me an audio check. Everything check. Make sure we're good before I get too deep into this stream. I was in... I don't know if y'all know. I had met a guy who I played World of Warcraft with, but we were from the same state, same city, kind of rival high schools. We went to rival colleges. He went to Auburn, I went to Alabama. I was at his wedding a couple of years ago, and one of the guys who was in his wedding, you know, he reached out today and he wants to get into trading. First thing I told him, get trading in the zone. Mark Douglas. It is like the trading psychology Bible. You cannot be successful as a trader without that mentality. So it was just cool to see someone like beginning their journey, and I'm happy to be the person to push them in the right direction, you know, so they don't develop terrible habits and have to relearn everything. What's up, Luis? Thanks for the 20, dude. Solana looking contribution right there. Thank you, dude. So anyway, yeah, if you are newer, or if you're not, and you don't know what Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas is, free YouTube audiobook, or I think you should go pay your respects to Mark Douglas and his estate by buying the book, having it on your coffee table. Good conversation piece for other people. Yeah, you want to have that. You want to own it. You want to learn it and study it hardcore. Anyway, all right. So Bitcoin, not much to look at. We're not here because of Bitcoin. Can you believe it? We are here because of the alts. And here's Ethereum. I mean, my God, dude. We discussed the breakout that occurred 2 days ago with a candle close. My Doge alert went off when the stream started. Beep on Doge, starting to rally hard again. Or that's the weekly, dude, up 5.52% today. So the breakout on Ethereum a couple days ago, the back test of the breakout, and then the follow through, and today, mega candle, 6.58%. I mean, we're getting closer and closer to a god candle, a 10% candle. We have discussed if it's a real breakout, you cannot be surprised at how fast this asset runs to the next resistance, because history tells us it's a straight up and down affair in this zone for the most part. And that's exactly what's happening. So very nice to see. Hopefully some of y'all own some of this. Okay. Even better if you're levered, right? Ethereum ETHU is up like 16% or something crazy. Because you had some, I don't know, last night price action. I don't know why it's up more than, maybe it's up only 13%, whatever. I thought it was up more. It might be more. But this is kind of the story, man. And then yesterday we discussed the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, where something has happened for the first time in years. A higher high and a higher low, a higher high and a higher low. And here you go, continuing to run, up 5%, up 6% yesterday. You're up over 10% in 2 days on Ethereum paired against Bitcoin, recapturing that 200 simple moving average for the first time in a very long time, since June of last year. So over 1 year. That's incredible. Back above 2.4 million Satoshis. There's no resistance here for a long time. And so they could be reversing the trend with lots of upside potential. Yeah, we'll look at Aerotine Finance, or Aerotine, you know, the cutting edge technology, laser contracts with the government, right? That's Aerotime. Yeah, dude. Thank you. So I mean, this is like the story of the stream of the day, of the week, I guess. Ethereum finally turning things around after just a long, extended selling campaign from the composite operator. He offloaded his position and has finally taken it to levels that are seemingly better. I mean, think about it. What really could it be? You know, oh, here's the low, the high, the low, the high. Oh, I've seen this episode before. I've seen this episode. Haven't you? Over and over and over again. Every single market, the M shapes, they complete, and then the reactions can occur. They don't always play out, but dang, man, it's a massive structure. Can't be. You're beginning the reaction, it seems like, yeah? Chat. Aerodrome, dude, I was kidding. Did no one get that joke I was making about Aerotine? I know what it is. It's the scam coin Aerodrome, but never mind. All right, so that's incredible. Ethereum doing things. There is more upside. There's about 150 points more upside. 3,500 is like your target from the breakout IMO, in my opinion. All right, let's look at XRP that is made its highest level since February 1st, has eclipsed $3, is approaching that 886. The 88% retrace from the highest point to lowest point of the correction. You're at a 78%. You got one more fib node. 319 is your target here. As you can see, just flirting with the highs we saw July 14th. Very strong. I mean, $3 is a psychological level. You break that. I think you just got to go with the Fibonacci's. 886, possible shark, could react or pause there after such a ridiculous run, or not. I mean, you don't have to, but you know, we always look at those 886s for something to happen. And if they're just gonna blow through 319, it's a 339 situation, all-time highs. So White Slipper, thanks for the Super Saiyan contribution, dude.
White Slipper tipped $24.24. UMA on Coinbase. Meant to request a few days ago. Skeptical.
Yeah, dude. We'll look at UMA, an old scam coin. Sure. Thank you, dude. We will look at the cryptos. All my cryptos, dude. All the altcoins, the Beanie Babies. It's a bonanza. That's the. If you go look at the thumbnail I had made today by Chalin, it's a bonanza for altcoins. All right. So you think this is the coolest thing? It's not. How about Solana? Oh, yeah. It was a higher risk trade setup situation. You were playing the actual price action rejection of the key levels, right? The seller's rejection. The sellers were rejected by buyers, and you set up the stop loss just below that wick low, and you didn't even come close to getting stopped out. Not even close, chat. Patrons, Citadel members, friends, family, all alike. We've broken the 200 moving average resoundingly. We're near session highs of day, up 6.4%. And this is like, you know, the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders. It was kind of a breakout trade. Once I saw that the buyers took the price back up to like 160, 162, it was like, okay, that's where we can set a stop. And so I think you're just waiting here. I think you're waiting for way higher. I mean, you're in the midst of a God candle here. You're closer to a God candle than a not God candle, to a neutral candle. So 190 on deck. Humble beginnings. Love resolution the next day, don't you? Rocket Mob's girlfriend's back. Well, yeah, it might be. She's back for the altcoins. Might need to have some fun and kick her to the curb, like you would an altcoin when it hits profit taking levels. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I haven't spent much time looking at chat the past few days because we've just been looking at a ton of stuff. So oh, Wolf of Wall, okay, Crypto Hoarder got it. Alec Louisiana, he got it. Okay, some people got it. The joke I made earlier. Are y'all here? It's really early, I know, man. It's like not even noon on the West Coast, 2:23 Eastern. I mean, this is a really early stream for me. But, I mean, price action warranted it, I think. We've got altcoins up across the board. Ones that were poised, space-time continuum, are going. And it's wonderful. Like, that's where, hey, it was probable of this outcome. It wasn't certain, but the probability was increased, it was elevated, and resolutions unfolding. And it just feels really good when that happens. So we're watching it. I've got an alert set up on Solana. We hear the beep. We'll come right back to it. Maybe I'll have up a couple more alerts, whatever. Up 6.35%. Amazing. All right, so looked at Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and now BNB, which is over 700, which is extremely good. There you go. There you go. Highs of day. BNB is currently trading at its highest price since February 13th. Let's just get some Jesus chimes for the altcoins. I'm telling you, all I could do was be live and scream at you, okay? Literally scream at you about BNB, right? Didn't I do that? Like, I think I even slapped my desk, which was virtually slapping you in the face about this asset on Breakout Watch. And we're talking like unreal, over 4-year Breakout Watch, absorption of remaining supply. And now we were breaking out. And yeah, these levels are here. Like, oh, okay, I wouldn't worry about it, bro. On the weekly, you don't worry about it. You're long as F on BNB above 691.74. That's it. And you're just holding till 800, $1,000+ and
My scam
maybe even 1,200 if things got nuts.
USDT. Will it save me? Would appreciate your harmonic energy skills.
What's up, new type? Thanks for the 20, man. We will look at Tara. Is that your girlfriend's name or something, dude? Or was that someone else? My bad, dude. Yeah, we can look at it. Hold on. Let me try to go to crypto. Oh, I don't even know what that means, dude. But what do you want from me? I'm not. This is so technical. Like, this is, I mean, if you're reading charts, this is unreal. Like, this is so amazing. It's only up 2.8%. Dude, just wait 10, 15. What's the upside? I mean, like, 800, it's not that much, right? Yeah, we've never even seen 800, by the way. That was like the first target of an old setup that almost got hit. Yeah, you got like 13% upside before you even see 800. And we're talking about $1,000 BNB from where it is right now. I mean, like 41, 42% upside. All I can do is tell you every day. So hopefully that means that you watched for free and you got ridiculous value out of the past streams. I would hope. FWOG is, you know, it's a good start, but I wouldn't even go there yet. I mean, like we'll go to it, but I'm saying like I wouldn't be like, oh my God, FWOG's doing it. Just like LAC it's doing it, and it's a good start. But dude, the size of these structures, it just like it's like that's a flash in the pan of what's to come if it's actually going to resolve the way they do in that context. What's up, Andrew? Well, it's been a minute, man. Where you been, dude? You should have been here. Dang, bro. Okay, so hype in the chat for BNB, Solana, Ethereum. They were all poised. They're all going. And now we have Dogecoin, which had been going, kind of paused for a few days. The daily's great. You're still contained within the parameters of the 2025 downtrend. You're approaching the supply line, anchor point 1 and 2, as you can see on the top. You have not tested that. And that's pretty much confluent with a very real 22 cent level visible on the weekly. Again, this is one where you don't even worry about it. What were the past few days? Whatever. I'm not even worried about it. This is such an incredible setup on the weekly. You're just waiting for 34, 35 cents. Minimum. That's minimum. That's like if, hey, we're being conservative bros in crypto on the weekly. Right, that's the next level. So you have one last resistance that has not been tested yet. Like they have not tested 21.95 cents even at the peak last week, even at the peak this week. So maybe that's upon us. If they break that 21.95 cents, that means they're breaking that supply line of the downtrend of that channel. And that's a huge breakout point. I mean, that is where it's like the consequences of that. It's 34, 35 cents. That's it. Bunch of higher lows. Look, more than before, more than before, more than before, over and over and over again. You look at this and you're just like, how can you not be somewhat intrigued? Tree peak guy, you know? We do have like altcoin season kind of unfolding before our very eyes. If you're enjoying the altcoin pumps, hit the like button, the bell, that sub. Thanks for the 780 people tuned in on a really, really early stream. Without Bitcoin doing much of anything, right? It's up 1%, you know, You're here for the cryptos, for the beanie babies. All right, so we looked at the bigger ones, but there are other ones that are up today. I mean, FWOG coins on my watch list is up. It really is kind of going. It's at the highs of the day now. Wow. FWOG coin, baby. I mean, this is... It doesn't matter if it's a scam coin called FWOG coin. Yes, misspelled frog. It's the technicals. And the technicals were impeccable. there's 100% upside on this. Maybe there's only 96% upside now, but you look at something like this and you say, hey, if I'm not going to long this, I'm going to scan through 1,000 charts until I find this exact same setup on an asset that's not Coin. But in the end, what we've learned about cryptos, altcoins, like in previous cycles, when these things develop, they can very, very well play out. They can be very reliable, and just as reliable as it'd be on a traditional market. So, and if not, stop loss set up to protect you with minimal losses if it failed. But there's been no failure here. What a good start. Another formal bullish back test yesterday at the lows. That candle low close from February, the bottom of that, or the top of the inflection zone. You can see the price action correlation is so freaking real. That is a spring back test of spring. And so I would think you're going to see the consequences of that, hopefully, just for the sake of education. People like newer coming in. There's always like newer people, and they're like, I'm not a believer. I don't really know. And it's like, okay, well, let's show you the perfect trading plan set up. A trading range with an M shape completed, higher lows, and then favorable price action correlation to the top of that inflection zone with the technical indicator called the spring back test. And so it would make believers out of newer people. You'd have a graduating class of M shapes, graduating class of new swing traders that respect the TA and see that you're looking at pocket aces right now. Like, hey, you're playing poker, you have pocket aces. It's very rare to get this type of setup too. It takes so much. There's the alert. Or 9.3%, 9.5%. We got a FWOG coin pump stream, chat. I have an alert set up. We're making higher highs than that wick high from a few days ago. Gosh dang, y'all pumping this thing? In the grand scheme of it, like, it doesn't, if it plays that all the way and runs to the top of the range, I mean, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, even if it's up like 10% right now, it still has eventually like 85 to 100% upside. 9.77% highs of day. My God, what are they doing? Okay, July 11th. That's the level to break. We hear an alert there. That's when we're at the highest points since say June 17th or 16th. So going on 1 month highs on FWOG. Okay, just here because it's so perfect. Just ignore the ticker. This could be Adidas or Google or Nvidia or gold or silver or cocoa futures or orange juice futures or the euro to the pound. If it has this setup, it's godlike. Yeah, only BTBT. It pumped today. It's up 12+% or was anyway. So yeah, we'll look. All right, we'll move on. Come back if the alert goes off. Yeah, I know we have some requests, but just want to look around maybe at a few different assets that are doing okay today. Pepe's up 7%. Now the FWOGs, dude, it is the FWOGs. Pepe highest price seen since May 29th. I guess this is the big boy. This is the mega cap, the subsector leader of the frogs, dude. Yeah, dude, it's the subsector.
Can we take a look at Dollar Harambe?
What's up, Ski Mask? Thank you for the 20. We'll look at Harambe coin. Sure, dude. Yeah, dude. Pepe is the Nvidia of the frog meme coins. I guess FWOG is like the Intel of the subsector of the frog coins. What a joke. Okay. Crazy joke. So Pepe, there's nothing really here. You broken resistance. I mean, I would say minimum 154, 155 to 166. Like, just crazy upside here. It was so strong. It's in the SUI category where it was so powerful that they could not retrace it greater than a 618, I don't think. You know, you saw all these M shapes complete, right? They were all hitting 886s. Some were hitting extremely nice levels. This would have been unbelievably good of a setup if we got an 88% retrace, because it would have been confluent with the historical supports. And it would, again, the completed shark pattern at that point. But no, it went like golden pocket, maybe a 70% retrace like Sui, and then they recaptured the levels like immediately. So that's outperformance. That's really strong. Unfortunately, that makes it more difficult for us to, you know, have the optimum entry, the most upside and all that. But yeah, once they recaptured, support resistance has been kind of going. So, all right, altcoin stuff. CRV, remember this one? It's so crazy. It just keeps going and going. I mean, look at this impulse since July 6th. CRV up 70% in 10 days. What the? But this one was magical because of the M shape that developed before everything else. Everything else was like, you know, it was March. And then April, it made a higher low when a lot of assets were imploding, making lower lows because the stock market was like kind of crashing. But this one was like a spring back test of spring and went on a crazy run while nothing was really kind of doing that. And now made its highest low and it's running to put in a higher high. And it's like you got a trend reversal on your hands on CRV. It's insane. Yeah. So 87.7 cents, you break that, 112, 123. And who knows after that. All right. So good to see some of these altcoins here doing things. You know, not everything's killing it today. Some are just up modestly. I do want to look at Neocoin because, dude, this did have an M shape, I think. It's just at the basement. I'm talking the basement of basements. We're talking 2018 low. It's the inflection zone, 2018, 2019, the spring back test. Yeah, dude, if they can recapture this level, you might be in really good shape. I mean, there could be a tremendous amount of upside. It's just an altcoin from China that's garbage. It had a little, like, this M shape here. I don't even think it made an 886. It did. It made, of course it did. So it was like a bullish bat that reacted and is now poised to maybe break a key level. Look at that's freaking perfect, man. Unreal. These M shapes, dude. Usher in reversals like this. Phenomenal. You would want to type 2 at some point, but yeah, just looking at it because it's doing stuff. What just happened? Caspa going crazy. Cas had an M shape. We'll get into these requests in a sec. I'm just kind of going through, and then I do want to look at Cas up 4%. Yeah, the shark, the informal shark. It could have been a bat. I could have plotted it X, A, B, C, D. It'd have been fine too. So it's a formal bat. I don't say crazy. You're crazy to say it's going crazy. You just want to shill your bags. Exactly. Yeah, still below the 200 moving average, still below key inflection points. You would want to type 2 return. You literally would on these coins. You would want something like this, and then this, and then it would be the best setup maybe ever that you could dream of. If you got a second test, you always want confirmation. As a swing trader, this is not a form. I mean, maybe they could confirm it with the X and the D point, but again, locally you want confirmation. Anyway, yeah, it's a good start. They finally bottomed it out. Remember, and it was like target 1 of the trade setup one day, April 6th, and that was it. And then it bounced off that. And now it's, momentum is shifting, right? Getting some higher lows now. Okay, no higher highs yet, though. Okay, whatever. Burgers are back. Are the burgers back? Nah, man, we only have 830 people tuned in, so the burgers are certainly not back yet. They're still mining fiat. Ethereum 7% now. My God, did I have an alert set up? No, I had no alert on this. Wow, Ethereum's still going 7+% now. Let's get some hype in the chat for your second largest crypto in the world. Finally catching love and bids. And if you remember, maybe 3, 4, 5 streams ago, discussed this, okay? Discussed all of this right here. Do you remember all of this price action? What I compared, what I was like, wait a second, this reminds me of something. Do you remember what it reminded me of? Or maybe what it reminds you of after I reminded you of what it might have been of? Anyone? We'll see. Oh, nice. Bitcoin, 119,640, up about $1,900. Kind of climbing still. No, I don't think y'all remember. Y'all have the best memory. It was the 2023 cycle bottom. Yes. Sudakar, yep. Bitcoin, yep, there you go. A little late, a little lag. I did this. I said it reminds me of this. Reminds me of that. Where, you know, you had put in the bottom, it looked similar, you rallied, and then there was a swing low here, and then Bitcoin, they violated it to hit a key support, and then they did that on Ethereum too, 2127, and then the huge rally, and then this is pretty much where we are on Ethereum. So I'm wondering, this will be 3,500. It doesn't mean it's going to play out identically, but I mean that fractally speaking, that was very similar. Okay, fractally and structurally. Man, it'd be nice to engulf the engulfing candle. We would call that a bamboozling. Okay, let's bamboozle here. So yeah, we got the pumpage going on. It's amazing. I want you to see Tesla though before we do things, because this is unreal now. I mean, like, this is to a point where if you're not going to take action now, you maybe should never. They are trying to recapture the 200-day simple moving average. They're trying to formally regard 313.62 as support. They're trying to defend this demand line as a demand line again, holding a couple days. I mean, this is like, I mean, maybe you could even have a tight stop below 310 at this point. But from here, above the 200, you're targeting for $400. You're talking 25 to 28% upside. I mean, that's where Tesla's at. So all I can do is just be live and tell you the situation here. We have an uptrend, an asset in an uptrend, despite all this chop. I think you've completed a C wave, and you are beginning the ascent to the D wave. And the FWOG coin alert has gone off, chat. The FWOG coin. Don't forget this. It's a bullish wave structure and a bullish trend, with buyers defending key inflection points. I mean, major levels. They've defended it. It's virtually a spring back test of spring. A Trump Elon drama, false bearish breakdown, then the spring, and then another Elon Trump drama spring back test. It's unbelievable. It should be in history books if it plays out. You're talking about this, man. You're talking about a $400+ Tesla deep crab, only deep crab, 886 on the B point and the higher low on C. The 200% retrace can flew on the 1618. That's it. That's your target. All I can do, TSLL, TSLA, space-time continuum. Right now, chat, hello. Don't you dare be like, hey man, he wasn't talking about Tesla. No. Great RR, reward to risk right now on Tesla. FWOG coin alert went off, so let's I told y'all we'd go back to it for a sec if we heard the beep. Does that mean it's up? It's up. Oh my god, it's up 11.89, 12% now. Are you kidding, dude? No way. Highest price seen on FWOG coin since June 16th. Jesus chimes. Up 12.63% and still climbing, chat. FWOG coin pump stream. Coinbase broke 400. My god, dude. Yeah, win grayscale FWOG twist. It would be twist, not trust. Dow Jones. Wow, this thing is really going now. We're catching some good resolution off the spring back test. Will it sustain? I don't know. I'll have another alert set up. If it does, we'll come back. Jeez. So what was it? I guess let's look at coin real quick. I think it's gonna break all-time highs. It's gonna bust through the IPO. Yeah, we're not there yet, but I think we're gonna get there. Yeah, it's the IPO listing day. We saw an all-time high of 429.55, and yeah, it's gonna break. I think like it's just the psychology of it. Like you're this close, you're gonna test it and break it. Maybe not hold through it, but man, this one was spectacular. It all started with earnings too. Humble beginnings with earnings. decoupled from the altcoins in Ethereum, or vice versa. Ethereum decoupled. It was not as good, and now Ethereum's playing catch up. So this is spectacular to see. Coinbase pumping, Robinhood, Coinbase doing things. Highest price seen on Coinbase since April. So we're talking over 4-year highs on Coinbase today, man. Like, no way. Amazing. Bitcoin currently trading at its highs of the day. Let's freaking go, dudes. High of day, Bitcoin 119,957, closing in on 120, and hopefully we're gonna bamboozle the engulfing candle from yesterday, the follow-through candle from the shooting star. Let's go, dude. Let's get 120. I'll have an alert set up right at it. Big psychological level, man. I mean, that is massive. There, wait, 119.99, 999. Sorry. Yeah, 119.999.99. That's as high as we've gotten today. No, we saw 120 actually. We saw 120. I guess I couldn't even see it. It was so fast. But it's showing high of day 120 and 0 cents. So what does that mean? I mean, is it, you know, if Bitcoin's rallying in this current situation, is that going to continue the ascent of altcoins? Or are they going to start cooling off now while Bitcoin takes back over? I mean, not on XRP. XRP up over 5% right now. Hit its highest level since January 31st. Remember, it was 319. 319 was the 88% retrace from the all-time high to the lowest low of the correction. The fake out in April we got. The false bearish breakdown. Wow. We don't have history yet because nothing's hitting all-time highs. Nothing. But it is a seriously good day for crypto. I can't wait till we have historical days upon us again. Not just on Bitcoin, we're a few days removed from that, but XRP, I can't even imagine a world where Ethereum's making all-time highs, like breaking above 4,800 or whatever it was from 2021. I can't imagine that. Can you? Does that mean NFTs are back? Does that mean we can start selling pictures of monkeys again and rocks? Can we start staking, dudes? Total breaking up. Yeah, total. Yeah, we can look at total real quick. Total's doing something spectacular, okay? The inflection zone that was manufactured from December and January was broken with a, depending on where you look at, how you look at it. I think the zone started in December. I just like the candle close and the wick there, and everything correlates to it after. So I think that we broke it and we back tested it yesterday, and now we might be catching some follow through. I mean, you're working on a bullish engulfing candle, and you're working on the highest daily candle close in the history of total market cap. And if this somehow went into price discovery, which means Ethereum would be ascending to 3,500, Solana would be going to 190, BNB would be going to $800+. That's how we get to the 1272 up there, which Bitcoin is above its 1272 from the same anchoring. It almost hit a 1414. The 1414 fib extension on Bitcoin was $123,800, 820, I think. So this is where Bitcoin currently is performing retracement extension wise. So a lot of catching up to do. In fact, total market cap would have to go up another 13% in order to be caught up with Bitcoin in performance, which I don't know how that happens, man. Because Bitcoin will be continuing to rise too, most likely, if this was going up 13%. So yeah, that's your total. Jonathan, are we doing okay, man? How is history treating you? Are you do you like totals, or are you over turtles?
I like turtles.
My God, I'm gonna have to get a water. I don't know why my throat just like dried out real quick. I'm in the chat for Tendies. Lots of tendies today, dude. Are you kidding me? All right, let me knock out these requests real quick so we can look at other things. I don't want to keep people, like, you know, people contribute to the 100% crowdsource stream. I don't want to keep them waiting. What was the... I'm not sure which exchange. Is it Coinbase? Oh yeah, Coinbase. Yeah, this was like Sui kind of. Never hit an 886 or anything. It's just been going. They're not... See, the problem with ones like this is they're not really putting in like structures that are like consolidation structures that give you an edge. They're not hitting demand lines. Like here's your channel. This is your uptrend conceptualized since it bottomed in April, like everything else. And it's like, oh, okay, so I guess it'd have been better if, like, hey, maybe they hit 61 cents support resistance. Yeah, the old resistance from March 2024. Maybe they tested that and the demand line of the channel at the same time. They didn't even do that. So it was really tough, like to be able to construct a trading plan with optimum reward to risk. Just wasn't there on Aerodrome, despite it being up 15% today, despite it bouncing where it did. Like, a lot of times it's like that. And so, okay, that sucks. Well, I'm just going to keep scanning till I find everything I want, right? You know the criteria of the framework, so you look for that. And if you don't get it, well, you can go long on an asset without the framework and that criteria. But remember, instead of going to the poker table, playing ace king suited, pocket aces, ace queen suited, pocket queens, pocket kings, you're not in the poker room, you're going to the other side. You're going to 95% of the casino, which is the game of chance, not the game of skill. So you could have just longed this randomly, and congratulations on pulling the slot machine lever, and you randomly won. That's great, dude, but it's up. Congrats, dude.
Mortimer Branton stock super chatted $49.99. Can you check out RSR Crypto?
Yes, Mortimer. We're back, Mortimer. Yeah, dude, we'll look at reserve rights.
Do you think Dogecoin stock could go this run if the market really starts flying?
I mean, Jason, the market, it's flying. Like, this is flying. We are flying right now. What do you mean? Coinbase is flying. There is no other word for Coinbase except it's flying. It's been flying for like 6 weeks. So if it continues, I'm not sure. Like, Connell's a 2-time levered ETF with decay, time decay, right? They take fees for you because you're borrowing. It's levered, so you're on margin with that. So I don't know, but I can go back. I'll just try my best. We'll go Connell. We'll look at it. Okay, that's all I can say. But thank you, dude. Pocket jokers aren't very good. You're just hoping for, you're hoping for a third jack. You're typically dominated or beaten down if you see a flop because you raised and then someone called and then they probably had overs, and then if there's a queen, a king, or an ace on the board, you are probably beat. That's why pocket jacks aren't very good. Anyway, you can move on. Yeah, Arrow, great, dude. So 102, if they break 102, that's a huge level. I would think it's an easy 130, but then you got this channel that's being respected. You're nearing the overbought threshold of the uptrend, right? Oversold is the bottom, and on the top side of the parallel channel tool is, and the trend is overbought. So that's where you can start pulling back or pivoting, whatever, sideways, then higher, maybe later. But nice channel, just not much. Not many structures that are great, not really many back tests happening, nothing that sticks out as like impeccable, and that's okay. All right, let's see. Next one was, thank you again, Luis. Let's look at UMA for White Slipper. Thanks again for the contributions. Remember, this is a 100% crowdsourced stream. Remember, 7.5 years of doing this, I've never in my life accepted a dime from anyone.
You looked at floor for me the other day. Can you look again? It's like my 10th biggest bag, but I think it might do something. Victory hand emoji.
Metroid, thank you for the 20. I mean, on the weekly, it's unbelievable. It's got the setup. I don't know why the bids aren't coming in. Like with XRP and XLM doing what they're doing, I don't know why Flare isn't taking off. Something's wrong. But it certainly has the setup for way higher prices. What was it, 100% upside or something? We'll look. Thank you, dude. Again, all this time, I've never sold out. I've kept my integrity. Every single day of my life, I get emails to accept money to promote something to you every day. And I've never opened the emails. Oh yeah, I see them. I got emailed, but I don't take the money. I don't even entertain the idea. I'm like, I'm not ever promoting crap to y'all. Except the word of the technical analysis. It's been studied and researched by much smarter people than me. I am a mere conduit from the geniuses that put their life's work and research into this field. I'm the conduit from them to you. So anyway, UMA, they confirmed a bottom, I guess, right? I mean, nice price action correlation at 105, but you've started separating, like a lot of these have started separating from their optimum entry level. That's the place to start strategizing entries and tight stop losses. That's it. So, I mean, your upside, probably 150. Like if it holds, but remember, all-time lows and, oh God, these swing lows
Hey, Mitch,
here.
I love the content, always watching. Would you give me an honest opinion on Rivian Automotive? Riven, I see some harmonics and 3 rising valleys. Thanks.
Ichibanza, I think you do for the 24 euros, mate. Yes, the answer is yes, we will look at that. Rivian, I think we looked at it more recently. But we will. Thank you. I would just think, like, if you're in UMA, you have been utterly devastated. You've never made money if you own this long term. But if you're like, hey man, I bought like at 106, you're up good and you should just wait till 150. That's the 200-day moving average and support resistance, the old one from 2022 and 2024. That's it. I think you got some more upside, but to try to enter now, I think it's impossible to manage risk appropriately or optimally, where it's in between two levels, right? So your upside's more limited, and where do you set your stop? Nowhere strategic. So, but yeah, 1 and 2 here, it does look kind of okay locally for more upside, at least maybe 150 target. Okay. Thank you, White Slipper. Yeah, we haven't even looked at LAC yet. Let's just, before we get to the request, people are like, LAC. It's like, it's okay. It's like not really that great because it's given back like half the gains of the day. You know, it was more exciting earlier, but even at that point, it's like, let's see how it goes, man. Dude, you just can't get like too emotional about big pumps because, like, dude, you don't know if they're gonna be taken back. So it's like, if you don't get emotional, then there's no if you get emotional about a 10% pump and it loses half its gains throughout the day, bleeds out, you start getting emotional on the sell-off. You're like, oh god, so you don't, whatever, man. It's a good start, but you're not even, who cares? Oh my god, it saw 318, my calls are up like 33%. Ooh, like that, dude. Keep your eyes on the prize. I mean, aggressive harmonic trader, $5+, or like 75% upside. I mean, 678 eventually. This is like a cycle reversing situation where this whole trend's reversing off the sim shape. Composite Man's down here, been accumulating for a while, and it's all happening at the best levels ever. All back from 2014. It's all resistance, right? And now it's support. That's it. So who cares? 5%. Yes, highest price seen on LAC since like what, mid-May. See, it's not even that big a deal. It's like 2-month highs. You're not even able to break the 200 moving average yet. I'm in it. I'm chilling. I'm not excited. I have no emotion on this right now. Now, hey, if it was at 382 today. Let's just say LAC was up, another 25, 26%. Yeah, I might feel something, okay? But not on 5% day. Not even 10%. Okay. Now let's go to the next request. Bitcoin 119,571. They went up to 120,000 to the centage, and then they pulled it back about 500 points. Okay, next request was Terra for new type. Thank you, Terra, or thank you, new type. Thank you, Terra type. Did he give me an exchange? Nope. Ugh, garbage, man. Garbage. Ugh. I've been here before. I've got the levels plotted out. I'd just be like, nah, I like other assets, dude. I mean, yeah, there's a support down here. The support that mattered was 0.3 of 1 cent, and of course they lost it like losers. And now it's like, dude, there's no structure here that implies accumulation or a buying campaign or anything. You lost the all-time support. Like, that was it, the original one, 2021. They've done it before.
Hoba, the honey badger coin.
What's up, Passport? Thanks for the 20. We will look at Hoba. It's on the list. Honey badger coin, he said. Cool that, you know, off 1.2 of 1 cent, they bounced it without a structure. That happens. A reaction occurred, finally. And now it's run up to the level that we would really want the asset to be trading above, which it was, right? Like, this was like, dude, think about it. This is the stuff you're looking for. Okay. Historical inflection points. Massive drawdowns. Test the historical level. Rally. Oh, a second test. Positive price action correlation. Oh, look. Trade setup. Easy to manage risk. All right, stop loss below the level here with really good upside if it succeeds, because history shows straight down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, lots of up and down, right? No liquidity until way higher prices. So right there, I can just paint you a hindsight type setup on this, where it's like, could make it a shark. Either way, it's the shark right here. Yep. Shark. See the 886? It was perfect because you have like type 1, type 2 return stuff. Like 1 and then you have like kind of 2 here. Oops. It's like that's it. That's the framework. That's the optimum area to take a long. Optimum area to have a strategic stop loss, and you know your upside potential is massive, and it was. I mean, the asset off of the completion of this structure down here with all the consolidation eventually went up how much? 278% in like 11 days? In 2 weeks, 270% off of that structure, setup, price action to the levels. That's what we're always looking for here. Unfortunately, this asset you've requested is not showing any of that. None of it. It's below the levels that we would want it to be above. It's garbage. It didn't put in. It lost. I mean, all the lows from 2024 from the election. Lower, loser. Majorly, I don't care. Like, so we just move on. Get back above 3.4 cents and then start painting stuff above that, and then maybe we'll talk. But until then, there's just a million different assets that are better. Okay. Anyway, so I tried to like put some education in there since, you know, there was no opportunity. Oh, BTBT was up like 17.76%. You're requesting it, Thomas, but the time to care about it was when Chloe and the Citadel and the Patreon was asking about it in June. Like, what's going on with BTBT on that gap down? So nothing really bad. They're just kind of confirming a key support resistance as support again. It's like a 1 and 2. That's when we were looking at it, and it's blown up since then. And yeah, it's pulled back, but yeah, good day. It's up 17+% back above 344. I mean, I'm thinking eventually 441, 445, and that's the top of the range. And there's no guarantees above that because every single time they can up thrust through it, but it eventually fails and falls right back below, and eventually goes to the bottom of the $2 range again. So, so that's all I can say is like 441 to 445 is your big target, and you don't expect breakouts. We could say 479 might be another breakout point maybe, but I would say if you're the trader and you bought it too, you're probably exiting at 440 to 479. And if you're taking profit on the majority of it anyway, because you're buying low and you're selling high. You're buying at the bottom of the range where historical reversals have occurred, and then you'd be selling at a lot at levels where there have been historical reversals downside. where it round trips. So it's range trading, bottom, buy bottom, sell top. And then you can hold a little bit in case the range finally is done and it's going to mark up and go to 855, 949. Because it was like, oh man, down here it looked good, right? You remember back in August, looking good here, even the spring back test. Oh, it looked like it was going to, and then nope, right back below and the lower high. And then right here in December, it was cooked. So you just can't expect that it's going to break out. Eventually they break, but could be the downside way later. Who knows? Massive bat on the weekly. Oh, yeah, but dude, that thing's been completed for a really long time. I wouldn't even worry about it as a bat, dude. Yeah, that thing's... Anyway, Harambe for Ski Mask. I don't know what exchange, though, dude. Harambe on the Butthole exchange. Oh, here it is on MEX. Yeah, another garbage coin, but at interesting levels with, dude, you know, let's do it together. All right, never been here. It's Harambe. It's Harambe coin, but it's unbelievable. It's close to a frog type situation. You have the M shape. You have the positive price action correlations to historical levels. It's kind of insane. It's kind of ridiculous. I can't even believe I'm doing analysis on FWOG or on Harambe, and it looks okay. It's like, yeah, you exceeded that 886, but look where the price action's correlating to the inflection. It's like the M shape, okay? So right there, they're springing back, testing of the spring. That's positive price action. So you're like, what would be the target on Harambe if it's gonna do it? Do you ask me? I would say these are the levels. This is the zone. This is the target zone on Harambe if it doesn't fail. If it pulls a FWOG, or if it pulls a pump. Yeah, you have, on Harambe, you have, I would think about 113 to 130% upside. You can't believe it right now. It's impossible to believe, I know. But I'm just applying the framework. And the framework has presented itself at critical levels, and you're all, on top of that, you're seeing the sellers violate the key support, but then you're seeing them be able to do nothing, and the buyers come back in almost immediately, days later, and recapture that key level, and then they keep it defended as support from June 19th all the way to July 9th, and now you've separated from it. Now you're no longer testing it. So it's like you actually have an unironic good setup on Harambe. It's up 8% today, but if someone's requesting it yesterday, like when they're requesting everything else, easy to do a trade setup on it. Like, dude, again, for the sake of education, for helping people, like, dude, this is the beauty of it, right? You can come into this live stream with nothing, being poor, being in debt. Just tune into the live stream, and I do everything I possibly can to empower you with this education that I've spent like 15, going on 16 years learning. Okay, so you just think, right, practically, oh, support, that's low. The M shape's completed, so it increases your probability of resolution. So it's up 8%. So you can have a stop almost like that. I mean, right somewhere below the swing low from February 2024. And you have 4.38 to 1 reward to risk in that situation. And that's just target 1. You know, I don't know if Harambe is going to break out above that. I would think target 2, probably just going to be the top of the harmonic. And then after that, target 3, good God, who knows? Target 3 is like, where does it, I mean, maybe 2.9 cents or something. See some reversals there. Well, you can have 4 targets, I guess. Your Harambe targets. And before, like, there's like news on like Harambe's son spoke English language, and then it's like, boom, Harambe just pumps, dude. So I don't know if you ever broke like target 1, or if you ever got to target 2, there is a good chance you're going to crazy psycho levels, like maybe 2.9 cents. That is crazy. I cannot believe what I'm looking at right now. Again, if it fails, minimal losses, your stop loss gets triggered, move on, and you just look for the same exact type setup. It's Harambe, dude. Unbelievable. Y'all got anything to say at all? Anything? Y'all just like, nah, dude. Nothing to say. It's educational. It's extremely educational. Just instills the right things. Harambe. Am I spelling that right? Harambe. Yeah. The bullish Harambe. Literally. So you got harmonic patterns, technical indicators. That's it. That's all you need. If it fails, it fails. It was extremely easy to manage risk in this situation. Unbelievable, dude. All right, there you are, patrons, Citadel members, hand delivered. All right, Harambe, 100+% upside here too, if it succeeds, if the sim shape and everything we are identifying is respected. Could be disrespected because it's a scam. Scam coin, yep, but impeccable. Anyway, wow, we still have 770+ people tuned in. Yeah, it's because we've lost some people. People don't like me looking at scam coins. We have 300 likes. We can get 400 likes. Let's do 400 likes, chat. Okay, for these setups, for these big moves in crypto and others too. All right, RSR. Hope it looks good, man. RSR for Mortimer. Well, there was an M shape. There certainly was. Wow, you know what, man? It's not the best setup, but it could be pretty easy to set a stop loss. Like, dang, dude, we missed a pretty perfect sharp pattern, almost to the T. It looks like it's eyeballing. Beautiful M shape, like some others had. Kind of random, not like a. See, look at that, perfect, dude, unbelievable. So it would be cool if we could get a type 2 return. You may never get it, but like what now? Because you're requesting it today and not in June. Is okay, so this key level of 7.5 to 7.8 tenths of 1 cent. That's an inflection point, okay? Historical price action correlated there a lot, over and over and over again throughout the years. So you're above that now. So you've broken out and you're attempting to back test that breakout as support, right? They're breaking it, they're trying to reconfirm it. And so you're holding above that level. So given enough time, if that's real, if the back test is real, then your target's 1 cent, 1.0183 cents. So your upside from where it is right now would be another 20% upside. And if you were long on it, I would just set up a stop loss at like 7.4 tenths of 1 cent. Because why would you want to own it below that level? Because the only reason, if someone's going long on this, you're requesting it, right? If you're wanting to go long, you're on the sidelines. If you get stopped out below that level, the entire argument you had for the 20% upside disappears, because you're witnessing the positive price action. That is like a spring back test of spring. That's a technical indicator. If you were somehow getting stopped out below that, that means the technical indicator that you had identified that you were going long because of was invalid. It became invalid. So therefore, no point of owning, because then the downside could take you back to 5 tenths of 1 cent. And then type 2 could be another entry anyway. So that's the only way I'd play it on RSR. If you're gonna have a tight stop, just below the inflection zone that it is already, the buyers have successfully tested as support a couple times. So anyway, you're long, he says. Well, that's a strategic stop loss. Okay, that's all I can tell you. 20% upside. Music stops. Okay, it is. We are in power hour right now. Okay, so it's 3:15 Eastern. So you'd imagine that there's going to be movement. There will be movement, man, on some of these stocks. I'm not sure about crypto, though. Crypto's done the thing. Bitcoin's just kind of down 700 points from its highs of the day. Okay, I'm just getting through these requests, okay? So people, a lot of requests. Connell, 2-time levered ETF of Queen. Yep, so, wow. It has been, you can see, like, okay, Coinbase is, like, very close to its all-time high. Connell not even close because of the decay. I mean, I'm trying to chart this, but it's like, what's even the point? It's like they broke a supply line, I think.
Hey Mitch, can you take a look at Philippines' #1 scam coin game AXS please? Also bullish dragon setup on Synthetics SNX, Binance/Mex, etc.
Muy, what's up, dude? Thanks, dude. Yeah, we'll look at AXS, sure. We will look at it. Beanie Babies for everyone. I mean, where could this go? I mean, I think the next target's 65, 68. I don't know if they'll break that. And then you got to break, right, like 73. And then after that, 82, $87. This is like why I don't really look at like the actual 2-time levered ETF. I look at the underlying asset that is tracking. And that's Coinbase. So a much better chart here. Where it's like, oh, okay, there are no more resistances. There's one more resistance at old all-time high. Yeah, owning Connell long-term would have really hurt you because of that decay and the chop. During all that chop, they take fees, they take money, and all of a sudden, oh wow, Connell's way far removed from its all-time high, where Coinbase is only a mere 6% off its all-time high. So it's all about coin, and Connell will go nuts if coin ever breaks into price discovery. I guess Fibonacci-wise, from the all-time high to the lowest low, I guess 537 would be your first target on Coinbase. $4 trillion. We don't talk about $4 trillion. We got a long way to go until $4 trillion. Yeah, that would be again, if total market cap is hitting $4 trillion, then that means that Ethereum, Solana, XRP, BNB are extremely higher. Okay, Dayback Real, thank you so much for joining the Patreon/Citadel. Really appreciate it, man. Pluto, thank you for joining the Citadel yesterday. Really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting this 100% crowdsourced community. Get trade setups, education, access to my charts, and our premium Discord chat. Thank y'all for that. Okay, so but Jason, once again, man, the market has been flying. This is flying. So just remember that. Yeah, next one was one that we continued looking at that is extremely good, but I don't know if the bids will ever come in. They may not. It's just kind of like, okay, I can't. Yeah, it's a 1.54% again today, and it's just the weekly, man. It's a weekly setup. Sorry, man. XRP and XLM was the play, not Flare, unfortunately. I mean, it's up today, but like, this is the weekly. It's done nothing. Supply line, did they break it? Yeah, they've already broken that, you know, like 1 and 2. They can't break the resistance, though, at 2 cents. And so just, I guess you can keep holding it, man. It's set up for higher prices, but you might be 84 years old when it finally resolves to the upside. with XRP hitting all-time highs and beyond. XRP's at $5.89 and this thing's at 2 cents. Ugh. Yeah, and I mean, what else can I look at? You know, like the work is done. I've done the painting. The framework's there. It's just falling on deaf ears. No one wants to buy it, man. I don't know. Daily wise, it's just been downsloping consolidation methodically, and just, I mean, I guess they broke the supply line. Yeah, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, they're breaking it out. They broke out yesterday and back tested it, and you're holding on the breakout locally. I guess that's all I got for you, though. So your upside's to 2 cents, 1.95 to 2 cents. Hopefully they break that. Be quick, 2.8 cents. Thank you again, Maturi. Next request was Rivian for Itchy Bonsai. Rivian Automotive, man. Well, yeah, it had all the things, and then just like it's there, like it's crazy. You got the accumulation structure, but dude, like, why are we down 2.65%? Why is it like falling back below the 200-day simple moving average? You're starting to get into some danger zone, because like you don't want to fall below the April of 2023 swing low. You don't want to lose 1180. But I guess even if you did, it would be okay until you fell below 1059. That would completely invalidate the 3 rising valley situation, or just the accumulation structure. So really disappointing. Like, you thought maybe it's starting to get going. It's like they better hold this 1150 to 1180 area, or I'm just going to start getting really weirded out by it. Terrible performer. Terrible performance, man. Like, this should be going. It's just not yet. Ugh. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's just not that great. Yeah, rule of 3. Okay, it resolved, but then just it made a higher high slightly, and then it's pulling back. You better make a higher low. That's all I can say. And given enough time, you better stay above 1180 or get back above it real soon. Don, well, they never make money ever. So when stocks don't make money ever, that means they're probably in debt. It's a debt burn. Okay, next request. Now, a lot of requests today. Hoba. Was that Hobo coin? Honey Badger coin. Oh, God, it's on Uniswap. Oh, God. Yeah, that's great, though. I mean, Honey Badger coin broke resistance, 11 cents, and it's going. So 13%. There's nothing here. You're probably targeting for 19.9 cents. Candle close reversal from October 2024. If not, then maybe 18.8 cents. Yeah, a lot upside. Yep, breakout. You have a breakout kind of resolving right now on the Honey Badger to wrapped ether on Ethereum pairing chart. Okay, whatever. Yeah, there's more upside. Yep. Marking up right now. I wish there was Passport. There's more I could talk about. If it's not showing, like, if it's impulsing, all I can do is talk about the impulse and the levels where if it's gonna keep running, it's gonna hit some where there might be some supply, and that's like 18.8 to 20 cents. Okay, Honey Badger coin bottomed out, higher lows, and it's running again. Okay, next request, finally catching up. All right, AXS for Moimoy, most recent and the final request, it seems like. AXS. Garbage. My Philippines scam coin. Wow. I mean, been here before. I have it all plotted, the levels. I mean, of course, it's just, what's the most recent discernible events on this chart? Lowest low, lowest high, lowest low, lowest high, lowest low, lowest high of the entire downtrend it's been in for literally 3 years, over 3 years. There's just better assets out there, man. But yeah, who's to say that they can't be, they're confirming a bottom, but they're not reversing the trend. You have no idea if this trend's reversing.
My portfolio, not necessarily the craziest, is up 115% in the last month because of your amazing TA streams. Thank you, Mitch Ray. Champagne bottle emoji.
Let's go, people, man. That's great, dude. Well, I hope that you're really learning something. That is more important than the money. I mean, because the money, it comes and it goes and it comes more, and then it goes some, then it comes even more, right? It's just more about self-sufficiency. That's what, like, my stream is. I really do try my best to give you the tools to succeed to where you become self-sufficient as an analyst trader. And then the reason why you stick around is because we're all looking for the same things. And a million eyes are way better than 2 eyes. Your watch lists and my watch lists are going to be different. So we're going to be looking for different assets. And we're all in a fraternal order here, trying to find the holy grail setups, like the ACHRs, the QBTSs, the maybe FWOG coins, right? The LACs, the BABAs. We're all looking for them. What happened to my audio? Weird, one of my speakers just like stopped working. Dang. We were going, man. Yeah, the trend is still in a downtrend. You just might have a lower low double bottom going on. There's some bullish divergence here. Underperforming miserably. Like, Bitcoin's at all-time highs. Ethereum's at multi-month highs. I mean, Solana, same thing. And then you got this crap, like, can't even make a local, pathetic loser higher high than June 12th's high. It's just this garbage. These are garbage coins, man. And if you're going to trade garbage coins, then give me something where there's a higher low. And if it's a higher low, give me something where the M shape completes and it's a historic inflection point from right where I can just all I can do is show you, like, if it's going to be a scam coin, then you want the scam coin to look like this, where the M shape completes, and when the M shape completes, it just happens to be completing at a historical support, a trading range bottom, and then positive price action correlating. AXS doesn't have that. Doesn't matter. It could go up 100% tomorrow. Again, do you want to play poker, or do you want to play the casino and lose the numbers game? Because this is the numbers game. Looking for pocket aces, ace king suited, ace queen, pod queens, pod kings, GTO. That's what this is. Looking for the same framework over and over and over again, all markets. Or do you want to go randomly to AXS and, oh, it's potentially a lower low double bottom randomly in the middle of no supports, anywhere to strategize, underperforming everything. Yeah, I would rather just stick with FWOG coin. I mean, my God, up 14%. Trade setup posted yesterday, I think. Maybe the day before. 2 days ago. FWOG coin. All right, that was the last formal request of the stream. So we've been live now 1 hour and 23 minutes. If you're enjoying this coverage, this early coverage of the altcoin bonanza, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here. King, queen suited. Yeah, sure, that can be played. Why are you saying lack hype? Dude, again, lack is lacking. Like, a 5% move is just not that great. Oh, 6%. Dude, it's still below the 200 moving average. There's no reason to have any emotions on Malak, okay? Because this is nothing burger. Call me when we break and close above the 200-day simple moving average. Look at all these tests and failures and failures. I mean, and they go, oh, up thrust and back below it. I mean, just like, come on, man. Yeah, still long, still got calls, still ready for kingdom come, thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Way higher. We got 30 minutes till closing bell on Wall Street. So
it's time for Power Hour.
Have a good time with your Bitcoin, your crypto, and everything else that you're playing with.
Technology.
how's the spider doing? S&P 500. We haven't looked much at equities today. Nice recovery off the lows. No follow through of the bearish engulfing candle that took out the past 4 trading sessions. Just holding. Right? It looked like, oh no, 618, 618. Nice. They bounced it there. I guess the bots were like, 618, bro. Golden retrace, golden mean ratio. Pump it. Now we're at 624. Going for amongst one of the highest candle closes ever. Dude, how did my FWOG coin alert just go off? How is it still doing it? Flawcoin, what did it just do? It was just up over 15, 16% or something. Are you kidding? All right, anyway. Sorry. Yeah, the Spider-Man. It's good. I like to see this candle after yesterday. It was kind of, could have been worse, but all right, we're hanging in there. Dow Jones, that also rolled over before hitting 100% retrace. It's kind of hanging in there. Hanging in there, man. Up 0.43%. A lot of unfilled gaps. I can't, just below us. It's just ridiculous gap fillage potential. But resilient today. Same thing. NASDAQ. Nice recovery. Yesterday, I mean, it was like still the highest daily candle close ever and the highest price ever. It was so strong. And today, guess what? We got 29 minutes to go until what? The highest daily candle close in the history of the NASDAQ. If all stays the same. I mean, look, last 30 minutes or what? The second highest volume, volatile part of the day on Wall Street. So we're in it right now. So if maybe it's gonna dump, it would probably be in the next 28 minutes or the last 5 minutes of the day. How they do it. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance broke support. Yeah, which is great for altcoins. Finally, my God, dude, multiple years. Stablecoin bill, the Genius Act. I don't think it passed quite yet. I know like it got put through the House or something. There's just it's a process, right? So chat, y'all died. So you know what happens when I go hour and 30 minutes of like hardcore alpha and like concentration and focus on charts for you, and then we get kind of done with that, and then like I look at chat and there's no one chatting, stream ends. So it's like, if you want me to continue streaming, I gotta have engagement. I have to have something to bounce off of. I just did an hour and 30 minutes of straight charts and education and value. So I gotta get something from y'all via typage, okay? You just type. It's free to type. Okay, so IWM, Rush 2000. Bouncing, right? Bearish and golden candle, not as bad now. Near the highs of the day, up over 1%. Nice, okay. So we'll look at these Mag 7s, mixed bag as usual. Tesla was your best, Apple was up, Google's up, but whatever, Google's boomer stock, dead. Oh, hey chat, hey, good to see ya, man. Wow, here all of you are. Daniel and Grace and Andrew and Stance and Corey, CY. Check XLM.
Dollar Kibshi with first time meme coin by chat in 2022.
Ugh, yeah, we'll look at Kibishi to wrapped ether. Sure, dude, thank you. Dales, you're drinking in the knowledge. Well, good, but, you know, remember, like it goes both ways. I'm not asking for anything except your like, your bell, your sub, and a little bit of chat engagement. That's it. I don't think that's bad at all, right? To want that as a live streamer, I think that's fair, a fair exchange. I still ignore Palladium. That's just false. That's just fake news, dude. I don't ignore Palladium. It's a crypto stream though. Palladium, where else in the world are they identifying YCOP accumulation for months on Palladium? Here. RM asked, do you think how do I think the crypto votes in the House will affect crypto market over the next 2 days? Fail or pass? Dude, I have no idea, right? It's just, could be the sell the news event, but it's so random. You know, it's like, it didn't really respond or react bad when it failed yesterday, and it passed today, and the price didn't really do much. Maybe some altcoins did some things. So Squirrely, Joanne, Ski Mask Theory is again. Drunk Maroon, what's up, dude? That's right, Corey. I haven't played that one at all. I don't know where it is. Okay. Wow, I forgot. Oh yeah.
Is this your homework, Larry?
Okay, yeah, Apple flat, boomer stock, Google flat, boomer stock, never gonna, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I think it's probably gonna just be, it's gonna be garbage like this until earnings, which I think's the 22nd, 23rd, yeah. So you're not gonna catch any movement until next week, and then it's gonna be like 10% down or up 10% in a day, and that will probably mark the where it's going. You know, it would be like if it broke upward, it would be like a breakaway gap and probably just run like Microsoft, or it gaps down and continues sideways for 3 months and it's awful, and it's just spinning its wheels. It's trading the same price it was trading at June 25th of last year. I mean, it's awful. And this uptrend, it's in an uptrend too. Crazy, off the lows. But like the heart line, 3 days now, this heart line, test, fail, test, fail, test, fail. They cannot break a heart line. There's never been one time in the history of Google at 183, 184 where it's really reversed, ever. And it's doing it. Like, they're not able to break a level that doesn't even exist unless you just care about this heart line of channel, the midpoint of the channel, which I would think if you did break it, it'd be a quick, easy ride to 191, 192. Because that's that overhead resistance. Hello? From July 2024. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's terrible. NVIDIA, it's up today. Going forward, you can't believe it. If all stays the same or higher, even a little bit lower, NVIDIA will be making another all-time high on the close. And it's all right at that 1272 fib extension from the high point to low point of the correction. Old all-time high to correction low, the 127.2% retrace. That's where you're at. And that was like kind of, hey, if we're going into price discovery, that's target 1. And target 2 would be 180. Target 3 would be 193.85. Ethereum alert going off. So we have some action going on Ethereum. I think we're at the highs of the day. Dude, let's go. Let's freaking go. Ethereum up 7.64% and climbing in power hour for equities. Wall Street is max bidding. All those shorts, those record numbers of shorts are getting squeezed to oblivion. I would imagine that this is a short squeeze. And you have, every time we tick upward, you are causing people around the world to buy back their Ethereum. That's what happens when shorts cover. They're buying back. Therefore, it is causing the asset to rally higher. So 7.4% right now. And you know the resistance at 3,500. And we discussed, if we really break here, it could be violent. That was the word, the verbiage. Okay, violent moves. And we're getting it. 2 days now. It's really the breakout day. You were blessed with the grail of the breakout with the candle close. Yesterday, you were blessed with the bullish back test and then some strength while Bitcoin was down, which really signaled and telegraphed what was going on. It was. The title of the stream yesterday, the thumbnail, Ethereum showing strength. Because Bitcoin was down like 4%. It was down $6,000 off its lows, and Ethereum was still broken out, barely even moving. That's some sort of piece of data, and Ethereum paired against Bitcoin too. So now look at us. So Ethereum from its open yesterday to where it is right now, up 12+%. Well, EJ, Ethereum U up 22%. Okay, maybe I'll set another alert up because this is pumping, man. Well, let me just try to get back. We'll come right back to it if we get another alert. I got alerts. I tried to set them up all over the place. Microsoft going for another record close. Not intraday all-time high. That was 508.37 from yesterday. But again, we're talking about where traders are going to settle up if all stays the same in the next 20 minutes or higher. It would be the highest close in the history of Microsoft. So Microsoft and Nvidia, both again, just like they did yesterday, poised for another all-time high close. Let's freaking go, dude. Hot stock summer. Meta down today. Yeah, sometimes it happens, dude. It's like you hit 100% retrace. There's no strategy. They're all the bearish divergence. It's really cool to see it. It's being respected. Triple bearish divergence in the MACD, and then on the tail end you had the RSI bearish divergence, which is buyer exhaustion was occurring at all-time highs, and now you're marking down bearish engulfing candle yesterday, catching follow through, and a gap officially filling as of today. Nice. Maybe that gap fill access support. We'll see, but not much to do on this, or Microsoft or Nvidia. They're freaking gone, dude. This one could continue to correct, and it wouldn't be that big a deal. But say it goes to 630 even, and then it puts in a confirmation low near the 200 moving average. It might be a good entry. What's up, Birdhouse?
The Birdhouse tipped $25. ASTS Space Mobile, is there a bull flag on the daily? Price discovery? Still holding from $3.03. Big tech, big contracts. Thanks, Mitch. I have learned plenty. Much more work to do. Stay blessed, kings.
Birdhouse, thanks for 25. Yeah, we'll look at ASTS Space Mobile, dude. We're going to go to outer space in our Altcoin spaceship. Thank you. Last one of the day, the worst performer is Amazon, which hit that, yesterday hit multi-month highs, and today not having a good day, but it's not a big deal. It's just floating on up there, man. My concern is bearish divergence into hidden bullish divergence into, unfortunately, what it looks like is they've just made another local high, and it's like, all right, even less than before. So it's like you're kind of like Meta. You're just continuing to diverge bearishly each time you're making a higher high, slightly higher high, slightly higher high. It's almost like that's like kind of how it is. It's like loud, high, higher high, higher high, higher high. That's like kind of divergence, the weakening of the thrusts, the upward thrusts, and this is how it kind of looks. So yeah, he's starting to get to a point where getting long in the tooth and starting to look a little exhausted. It could just break upward on earnings, of course. Obviously, like July 31st, so a couple weeks from now, Amazon will report. But yeah, not very. You can't really do anything long, like strategize for a long entry or anything. And shorting this market's kind of crazy because you're one tweet away from another pump, dude. Wind Moon on Intel.
Can you look at INJ on CB? Thank you.
What's up with Dismo? Yeah. It ended up, it was like that head and shoulders, then it dumped, and then like kind of maybe hit an 886, completed an M shape, and then it's rallied and it's back above. Yeah, we'll look at that one too. Okay.
Can you check out grass/used Binance? Is that a joint?
Is that a joint?
Oregon JB, thanks for the 20, dude. Yeah. We'll look at these requests right now. Yeah, absolutely. We've got 16 minutes till close on Wall Street. Closing bell. How's Ethereum alert has not gone off, so but I think it's really close. It's very, very close. Dude, we are so close to a fresh multi-month high. Talking Ethereum just hit its highest level since January 31st. People are going to be punching the air here, but I'm going to do it. Since Eric Trump tweeted to buy Ethereum after it lost 50% of its value from that tweet, it is now up 17% in 163 days. So he's already tweeted, you can thank me now. Okay, dude. So these requests that are coming in, Kabishi to wrapped ether, I guess. First AI meme coin. I'm sure it is, dude. That's what they all say. Oh, I've been here before. Dude, I have been here before. And look here. Look what happened, of course. Yeah, kind of bottomed out, and it's like above like this level, 4,400, 4,800, resistance. It flipped to support. They defended it as support. Good positive price action correlation. Now it's running. but unfortunately it's soon approaching some big levels of resistance. Top of the harmonic, which are some profit taking levels for a harmonic trader anyway. So 11,974 and 15,311. These are your two targets for your Kabishi, Kibo Sheeb, AI, Wrapped Ether, Joke Coin. I mean, hard to strategize at this point, but they are breaking this high from October. So hey, he requested, he spent $20, so I'm looking at it, chat. Okay, those are your targets. Okay, if it's going to continue to run, and that's all I got for you. Okay. We can't spend time like strategizing with a fresh entry. It's like we'll look at the levels. That's about it. What's that? I don't know what you're saying. ASTS for Birdhouse. Who's next? Space Mobile Connect. Yeah, unreal. Unfreaking real. Yeah, I got old Fibonacci from the high point to low point. They took it almost to the gold mean ratio in August of last year. And now it's running. It's like, I guess your target, right? Unless they double top it here. I guess your target literally is $54, $53.92. If they break that at $63. That's your 2618 fib extension. This kind of did what Rigetti did, where like corrected and then the M shape, the harmonic framework developed, and then it just reversed at that point. So it was a shark type 1 reaction, never really did a type 2 return. But once you got back above that 2539 level, look at the consequences of that. It just went Super Saiyan God, you know, breaking that again. So there's not much I can really look at. Is it a bull flag? Bull flag on the daily. If it is, it already broke out. I mean, like, how else you paint it? You know, it broke a supply line, I guess. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna have to get some water in a second. My God, my ability to speak. I've been speaking nonstop for an hour 42 minutes. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. We call this a bull flag, dude, but like how? You know, like, is it like this and that? Maybe, yeah, maybe it's a bull flag. They broke out the bull flag. But here's the thing: Bulkowski talks about the bull flag. He thinks that it is prudent, it's conservative, to not confirm a bull flag breakout until the top of the flag is breached. So people are like, hey man, bull flag, the bull flag, you broke it yesterday. But again, if you care about what Bulkowski says, he thinks a real breakout is when it breaks, again, the top of the flag, which is 54.17. So make of that what you will. You can believe it's broken out already. You don't have to wait for $54. But if it does break, I think you're just going to go to the 2618, 63.24. Crazy. What's that? Callie, who are you talking about? Yeah, you need to be banned? Okay. Be banned. Hey, look, the moron is banned. All right, next one was... you're still in it from $3, Birdhouse? Well, when are you buying your yacht, bro? Or your mansion? And when are you going to have a party, invite us all over, Birdhouse? Come on, dude. That's like life-changing. You buying something $3 at $52? Yeah, it's possibly life-changing. Like my life changed with NVIDIA. I mean, my first, way back in the day, first shares of NVIDIA I ever bought, and this is pre-split or whatever, $23 a share. So, I mean, you can find assets, and I mean, truly, if you believe in them, and you have conviction and holding, it can change your life. Same time, though, you can own something wrong and you can hold it for years, and you've never made money. And that's, I would say, there's more of those than the ones that will change your life. That's the crappy hard part about it. I got lucky, I guess. And some people would hold Ethereum. And Ethereum's at the same price it was trading at 4 years ago, right? Okay, INJ, I think, was next. Oh, yeah. Well, INJ on Coinbase, yeah. So INJ, what it did, like it kind of head and shouldered, and it never even hit. Like it, the buyers didn't even let the support break. That was crazy. And then Bitcoin started rallying, and that's really what catalyzed the defense here. 940, 996, $10. So they're breaching the 200 moving average now. So it was bad, and then it's not so bad anymore. And now the problem is your upside's limited potentially. Like you probably will go test 1461, like the level that they tested and failed in May. If they break that, that's when we're cooking. And that's when it's like whoa, $20, or let's say $19. Say like this high right here. Back from November 2023. So it's all about, can the buyers capture that level? If they can, tremendous upside. If they can, you've got about 28% upside on INJ. But yeah, it looked bad. But that right there, that's a nice nice defense, nice price action correlation to key level. So now they're just running it to the next one, and if they break it, again, your upside is spoken for, 20%, 28%. And Brandon, I mean, encyclopedia chart patterns, everyone should have, right? But Evolution of a Trader is a really good one by Bukowski too, Brandon. I think there are a couple other ones I haven't read that are good. Others can attest to in here. Okay, so, I mean, INJ. Recapturing the 200 moving average, that's fantastic. There could be consequences. Let's see, 50. Above the 50 and the 200 now. No golden cross yet. No golden cross. You have to have more positive price action to get a crossover. Overall, collectively, meh. Is okay. All right, next one was Grass Coin. A lot of my music's not. No, we're good. We should be good. Grass Coin. Wind Lawnmower Coin. To mulch Grass Coin. They'd be direct competitors. On Binance, okay. Binance. You want the premium index? Because that's only Binance. Oh, wait. Perpetual contract? I guess is the one. Grass, US Tether, perpetual contract, because there is no just standard one. So he's asking, yeah, I mean, you have something kind of interesting. This is not the data. I think you posted in the Discord or something, and this is not the chart with all the data. Where was your chart? I don't even remember where it was, dude. Wow, what is that? Monday? That looks great, whatever that is. Could you tell me exactly which one it was? Because I don't think this is the one. I think there was more data that I'm missing. Try to just find it. Bybit? Yeah, look, Bybit's got some more, I guess. It's like thing about these coins. I think I looked at Mex already. Maybe not. Yeah. I guess we'll just stick with this. Is all I'm seeing. It's kind of tough here. So that's it. I think that's kind of everything. Your everything level. The swing low. That's it. Like, Brandon, you're late, right?
Which book by Bukowski do you recommend?
I responded for free, remember? But I do appreciate the contribution. If you didn't hear me, let me know. I'll say it again. I'd say it's pretty simple here to manage your risk, I guess. If you want to play some scam coins, by the grace of God, I don't think you've broken out yet, though. No breakout yet. Dang. So you were showing it maybe broken. I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4. No break yet. So if they can hold above this level, I mean, that would probably be your first target, dude. It's the candle close, test, resistance, resistance reversal, resistance reversal, like bearish back test, reversal. That's got to be target one. If not, then I guess target one would be here. Swing high, swing low, swing high, 195. So it would be probably the easiest thing in the entire world. I don't know. It's called grass coin, dude. So you want to touch grass or something. Your stop loss just below the seller's rejection the past few days. And then, I mean, dude, you could target for the 200 if you're scared. I don't even, yeah, like 5% upside. It's just playing this wick and this candle close. It's playing that. If that is the real support, you're managing your risk optimally here. If it's actually going to hold, okay? Yeah, inverse head and shoulders, bro. Maybe. Well, this is where you set the stop loss, below the right shoulder, bottom. It's been established. So it's like mini inverse head and shoulders, maybe. It's a very small pattern. It probably looks beautiful on the 4 hour. Like, oh my God, specimen. But daily, it's kind of sus. Yeah, really well established neckline. Like, it's kind of perfect, man. Like, wow, you have a little bitty Bukowski structure right there. And they're correlating positively to this level, just barely. You better hope it holds. That's how you could play it. I mean, for real. Again, someone requested, they paid money to see this, so I'm just trying my best, dude. I'm doing everything I can. All my powers, all my skills on a scam coin. Could be played that way. All right, do you see why, though? I went through the process of a blank canvas chart and just tried to show you the whys. Well, didn't Baidu get wrecked today or something, James? And wasn't doing well. I mean, you could just make it target 1, 2, and 3, and it could make the lowest high of the entire garbage trend it's in, and you just wrap it up. Like, it's a lower high than this high and this high, and then still successful trade maybe. So that's how you can play it if you want, man. Okay? Education. I'm not going to publish that one, but yeah, nice. Can document it, though. Pepe shrug. Hive in the grass. Oh yeah, I'll have an alert set of something crazy's happening. Okay, so we got less than 2 minutes till the closing bell on Wall Street. Let's get hype, man. Let's get hype. Coinbase about to put in one of its highest levels ever. Oh, by the way, Coinbase will be putting in its highest candle close in human history today in 1 minute and change. Pulling back off the highs, but Bitcoin's just been flat for most of the stream. I mean, it went up to 120,000, tested it for a fraction of a second, and then dropped 700-800 points, and that's where we are. We've been there all day, or the whole stream. Been live now about 2 hours. If you're enjoying the extended coverage, this early live stream to cover the altcoin bonanza, hit that like button, that bell, so thanks for being here. Brandon again, if you weren't, let's see, didn't hear, sorry, we'll go back and check. Hold on.
Did you see recent news about Jay Powell? They are now saying he could be sacked for fraud. Joined in late, but thanks again for great content.
What's up, Nicholas? Thanks for the 10 pounds, mate. So I don't, in a reasonable time for y'all across the pond. I don't know. I mean, they say that he can't be fired, but again, I don't see what the big deal is about it wouldn't have been as big of a deal if he didn't cut interest rates in 2024 before the election. It wouldn't be as big of a deal. Because if that didn't happen, I would still be saying the same thing, that is, hey, chat, we have all-time highs on the index funds, like every day. NVIDIA, Microsoft, we have a melt-up market. You don't cut interest rates when the markets are hitting all-time highs daily. You just don't. You want more inflation? That's how you get more inflation. Cutting interest rates. Letting people borrow that shouldn't be borrowing. Therefore, more demand because more people can tap into debt to buy things. Therefore, price go up of everything you want that is desirable. So I don't see really outside of the whole, oh, he cut in last year, but he's not cutting now. Yeah, it might be partisan. That's bad. But outside of that, if I was right, I'm no economist, okay, I didn't go to Harvard, but like, you don't cut interest rates during insane market conditions like this unless you want more inflation. Hello, anyone? So the money printer is on, I guess, and they're going to cut rates. Dude, it's like, you want super inflation? Let's do it. Let's cut some rates. Okay, so let's go to so Jesus chimes for Coinbase all-time highs in the close. Spider, that was the like 5th highest daily candle close ever. All right, nice. Good recovery off the lows. My God, it was bad, and then it was good. Dow Jones, same little recovery. Yeah, I mean, nice close near the highs of the day in Dow Jones. No follow-through on the bearish engulfing candle yet. Got to dump, make a lower close. It's not valid yet. I'm a NASDAQ. Jesus chimes. Highest daily candle close in the history of the NASDAQ. Let's frickin' go.
Bolton's tipped $25. What's up, Mitch? Could it be considered an alt bat on BART one day? X point 25th of April 2024, or is B too deep? Cheers, man.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I was pinging the peoples about the NASDAQ historical candle close. What's up, DeBones? An alt bat on BARC is a 382 on the B point, 100% on the D point. Is the B too deep? If you're asking if the B is too deep, it is unfortunately too deep. That's the rule about the alt bat. 382 only. The most, shallow of the retrace outside the 236. Yeah, 382 or nothing, apparently. So it can go to like 41, 3% differential, but that's your threshold. So nice history, dude. IWM also it was the best performer. It was up 1% on the day. No follow through on the bearish and golden candle yet. So, okay, cool. Cool recovery today. So what did y'all say about what I was talking about with Jerome Powell and the Fed chair with the markets doing what they're doing? I believe it's become more broad, Brad. The market rallies have become more broad, which is good. Daniel Smith agrees. Ethereum chat. Oh my God. Beep. We have fresh highs, fresh multi-month highs on Ethereum. We just hit 8% up on the day. 2% away from a God candle. This is, I mean, it really is. See what happens, Larry? Do you see what happens, Larry, when you break out, you back test, and you show strength against the macro, which was Bitcoin? While it was down $6,000 from its high, Ethereum was just hanging in there, still broken out. Subtle sign of strength, and look at you now, up 8.12% and climbing. Still underperforming Flogcoin, chat. Yeah, you wish Ethereum was Flogcoin. the markup. So I would say like even conservatively speaking, 34.48, right? That's like maybe a resistance, maybe. The big one though, 3,500. CBOE, highest daily candle close ever. Are you talking about like the ticker CBOE or what? Yeah, it seems like it. All right, we're continuing to climb. This is the Ethereum pump stream, chat. 8.3% up on the day, highs of day. We're about to see 3,400 for the first time since January 31st. So I don't really know how we get off this asset. Sorry. XRP up 5%, 306, not really going too far from where it's been. Solana up over 6%, doing pretty well, man. What's up, cacti's?
BMNR, bounce play. Peter Thiel just about 9% of the shares. They are copying Mr. Playbook, but with ETH.
Oh my god, dude. We'll just buy Ethereum, probably. Thank you, dude. We can look at it. I just, you know, we got a couple requests now. We've had a ton of requests today. It's been a request stream. All I've been doing all stream is virtually looking at requests. So, but now we're just kind of focusing on the star of the show, and that is your Ethereum. Absolutely mooning right now. Great for ERC20 tokens. ENS, Ethereum name service, up 13%. I'd imagine Ethereum Classic's probably doing okay. Ethereum Classic, meh, up 5.83%. Modest gainage, considering, right? All right, 3,400, chat. 3,400 for the first time since January 31st. Jesus chimes. We did it, man. Yep, 3402. My God, we might have a God candle. There's just not much left, right? Until the next resistance. And again, you probably want to say, all right, conservatively speaking, 3440, 3438. I mean, they have reversed it there a couple times. So, but anyway, I'll have an alert set up. Maybe if it just keeps going, we'll hear a beep again. Or maybe if we just get the highs. Every time we see fresh highs, we'll come drop what we're doing and just come right back to it. Okay, let's look at, check on Solana, top of the hour. Here are the highs, man, 6.43%. It was beautiful in the end, higher risk situation, but thought process wasn't wrong, wasn't bad. Risk management. We are at the highs, up 6.52% now. Highest levels we've seen on Solana since May 29th. Ethereum, fresh highs, 3408.71. New highs, up 8.6%. I'll just have another alert set up. Dude, it is really, really...
Every day I'm checking price, and it's rising. Check price. Good price. I have underinvested by a lot.
Okay, 34.9, 8.7% up and climbing. We are 1.3% away from an actual God candle on Ethereum, with all key resistances broken and back tested as support yesterday. Win NFTs. I hope NFTs are revived when we get higher, so I can post an NFT of Flogcoin when Flogcoin truly plays out all the way. I can't get off this chart. I mean, we're constantly at the highs of the day, highs of many months, highs of like what, 6 months, 6 month highs. So I can't just go to Bartcoin when that's out. Okay, we pulled back finally a little bit, just a little bit. Let's check on XRP before because we're top of the hour. It's very high, going for the highest daily candle close since January 30th. Again, 6 month highs on XRP. Beautiful. BNB, if you don't know, breaking key resistance from May of 2021, an old cycle top above this level equals $800 to $1,000+ on the weekly. You just hold and you wait. You don't do anything but own BNB and let it do its thing. This is a really, really big event occurring today. Not yesterday, not the day before, not in May at all, not in February. Today, it's happening, okay? And I just want to make it abundantly clear to you what is happening. This is reaccumulation that has been going on since August of last year. We're talking about almost 1 year of reaccumulation at this point. On the weekly, no-brainer target till all-time highs. You hold this till all-time highs minimum. 800, again, 1,000, maybe if things got crazy, $1,100, $1,200. This is just freaking nuts, though. Just wanted to reiterate that to you. I'm trying to daily. Okay, so do that. What was it? Oh, Bark. That thing crapped the bed, didn't it, in April? Still crapping the bed. It's awful, dude. Jeez, man. Yep, that's pretty terrible, dude. I mean, they couldn't do anything with this. This is like, and it's so bad because look how confined within this structure, you know. But like, what's so bad about it is like all-time highs on these index funds. Not all of them, but like the NASDAQ and Spider, all-time highs, and been up there, and you're like, what? At the lowest levels. So yeah, he's like alt bat. You could say alt bat or standard bat, 88% retrace. There's just not enough evidence. There's not even been it's like it violated the 886. There's no real support here. That's what's bad about it. I just can't care about it till it's back above $1 probably. I mean, maybe they do break it out. Well, we got earnings coming up in mid-August. Okay, well, you're up against the supply line, I guess, but you've just continuously failed that thing, right? It's been a terrible year for Bark. So alt-bat, I guess, sure. If you want to say alt-bat, fine. But no real reaction, no confirmation lows, no price action correlation to historical supports, really. You're below all that. I mean, there are better things to trade. But yeah, if you want to take a shot down here, it can't get much worse, I guess. Anakin Skywalker, right? Okay, I still got an alert set up on Ethereum, so we're hearing the beep. You know, we'll go right back to it. It's just, all right, Bitmine Immersion Technologies. Peter Thiel bought 9%. Well, kind of did the thing already, right? Kind of. God. What do you do with this? Like, it's got the volume. I mean, if you're going to buy it, you're not swing trading. You're just like, you said it's a bounce play. Peter Thiel bought 9% of the shares. They're copying MicroStrategy playbook with Ethereum. That's why you'd buy it. That would be your only reason for buying it. It wouldn't be a technical thing. It wouldn't be like, oh, hey, we got a M-shape completing type 2 return, bullish divergence on the week. You got none of that. You're random Rudy Poo slot machine world right now on Bitmine Immersion Technologies. It's up 12%. I can't even tell. No clue. If you want to buy and that's your strategy, you stated in the TTS what your strategy is. There's nothing I can do technically here. Nothing. It is. Yeah. Bengan, thank you, dude, for the kind words, man. Palladium up 4%. Yeah, well, it's been a crypto show. What can I do? I mean, Palladium, all we can do is look at it and say, hey, man, what do you want from me? We've been here talking about Palladium. It's now breaking out. Yeah, you actually have a potential breakout unfolding today. This is huge. 1500, 1583 target if it's real. Composite operator. Wyckoff accumulation schematic. You are potentially entering phase E, which is the markup phase. Palladium, if it's real, 17 to 22% upside. Palladium.
Hey Mitch, thoughts on AMP, thoughtful face emoji.
Oh, are you concerned, Scott? Are you concerned about Altcoin? We did look at that. XVD is Lax Future, probably. I mean, Andrew M, probably. Remax, REMX is Lax Future. Cyclical bottom. I see your concern face, your thinking face. I guess you're scared. I don't know why you're that scared, dude. I mean, come on. We discussed last time you requested it. All is going well. Highest price seen since mid-June. So 1 month highs on Altcoin. Stage is set for higher prices. I don't know what's stopping it from at least going to like 4.3 tenths of 1 cent. I don't know. Like, there's nothing here. It's like confirming a bottom. It's above supports. It's kind of rallying. It's been flat for a few days, and it's trying to mark up now. Today could just fall back, but yeah, I mean, there's no resistance. Maybe 4.5 tenths. I would think 4.6 to 4.8 tenths of 1 cent on deck. And if things get crazy, you're just thinking top of the range again, 5.6. I mean, it is straight down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One up, not up again. Honey on Coinbase. Yeah, we'll look at that next. Adzima. Sorry. Thank you, dude. What is it you want, Scott? Nothing changed. It's just bottomed, confirmed a bottom at key levels, and it's at its highest point in a month and could continue. It seems like it probably would, barring bad acts of Bitcoin. Okay. Have in the chat, AMP, have your alert set up for higher prices. Looks like it's going. AMP hasn't moved yet. It's up 2.6%. I just said it's at the highest price in a month. It just took out the highs from the entire month of July. You saw these levels and you broke it today. All right. Honey on Coinbase. Honey, Tendies, Hive Mapper. Garbage, dude. I'm about to say yikes, but I was like, yikes and garbage combined equals yarbage. This is complete and utter garbage. Dude, it's like, no. To put your money here is really stupid. Like, there is no reason to long here. It doesn't matter what it does next. It doesn't matter. You have no edge. You have no structural developments. You have no positive price action correlation to key levels from history. You have nothing. You have all-time lows, lower highs, lower lows for eternity of this chart. All-time garbage. I wouldn't touch it, ever. There's nothing to analyze. Adzimo, sorry. Devs are probably like sitting behind Adzima being like, dude, request Hive Mapper, our coin. And he requests it, and they're like, oh, God. Whoops. Because they're like, hey, man, he's been talking nice things about Flog Coin and maybe a couple others. Maybe he's going to say something nice about our coin. And it's like, no, your coin's terrible. There's nothing to do. I don't even want to talk about it. Nothing. You know what I'll talk about a low to high, what fib extension. Lower than a 1272. It's just garbage, man. It's just, there's too many assets that are okay to long and put your money in. This is like stupid place to put your money. It's a gamble. Like, if, say, I'm talking like this and somehow Honey goes up 50% tomorrow, it was the lottery. Congratulations being at the slot machine, pulling the Hive Mapper loser slot machine that always ends up losing. This is, you understand, if you were to play the slot machine, okay, like 25-cent slot machine, or go to one of these scam websites and pull the lever of the slot machine or any of these games, your money in your account conceptualized would look like this. Please understand that. So this is no different than a stake website scammy casino game. Same thing. So get wrecked. Garbage, trash, scam chart. Hive Mapper is a scam, dude. Real bad one. Okay, anyway. That's all I got to say about that. How's live cattle futures up every day? Dude, chat. All-time highs on live cattle futures. This is the stake chart. Stake. I'm going to go get a steak at a steakhouse chart. You will eat the bugs. You will not be able to afford it. Dude, imagine just like, I'm going to be a saver. I'm going to sit, my money's going to sit in my bank account. I'm going to go eat steak. Nah, dude, your money paired against that steak is getting obliterated rapidly. Dang, man. Unbelievable. And then you got feeder, what it costs to feed the cattle, all-time highs. So that means what it costs to feed you in beef and steak is also at all-time highs. Never before in history are you going to go to a restaurant tomorrow, this week, with your girl, your friends, and order a steak, and it be more expensive than it's ever been. This is it. Highest premium on steak ever. Hitting steaks now, OJs? Bro, where you been? Where you been? Been hitting... Dude. Inflation hitting steaks now? Bro, 2020. Look at this run. From the COVID crash low, up 205% in 5 years. Over 5 years. About a little over 5 years. This has been the chart we wish was Bitcoin in ways. In terms of just like almost never, like ever going through big corrections and stuff, just going sideways. 2 tri-tips cost about $50.
Hey Mitch, can you please look at Miggles? Thank you.
Miggles, dude, for real? Miggles. New paradigm. Okay, we're gonna start upping the request to 25 again. 'Tis the season, I guess. Okay, I guess we'll go to that. What that's next on? I mean, we're caught up on all the requests, so if you want to request, you won't be waiting. Unless we're going to look at Miggles first. Probably looks terrible, to be real. Mr. Miggles coin. Oh my god. It actually looked good, but here you go. I've been here before. I've been on Miggles before. I've literally been on Miggles. The spring back test, and it was gone. Dude, why y'all requesting things when they're up 28%? You're doing no one a service here. Ethereum chat, hold on. We'll come back to Miggles up 28%, breaking resistance too, mega resistance. But we got to go to Ethereum because it's at its new highs. Up over 9% now. Dude, pump this S. We got a wormhole situation, which was not surprising based on historical price action between 3,000 and 3,500. Now, Bitcoin's okay on the, it's green. 16 hours of green candles on Bitcoin's 4 hour. 34.20.
Is that a joint? Is that a joint?
Look here. Look, listen.
Now, can it breach that one little level that we were talking about, which was like 34.50, 34.48 right here? Can it break this high? Right there, alerts just above that. I can't get off of it. It's at the highs. It's up over 9%. What do you want me to do? Like, yeah, dude, let's look at Miggles coin, which again is, what are you going to do? It's up 30%. All we can do is look at it and talk about the levels. So it's not a trade setup. It's too far gone now. And it should have been requested probably a month ago. Chat, we're still going, man. 2 hour and 20-minute live stream. The whole stream, we've had assets pumping like crazy. XRP 5.5% up, Solana up 6.37%. They're near their highs. Coin up 11.69%, Dogecoin up 5.58%. Altcoin bonanza. I don't know what else to say. Bonanza or banana zone. Like you're banana zoning. You're beginning to. But what's so sad about all of it is your purchasing power with fiat currency that is collapsing at the fastest rate since the New World Order began after World War II. IMO, that's what I think. You don't believe me? Look at the deficit. Look at... I believe our purchasing power in 5 years is down over 25%. We did the calculator yesterday. It's down like 50% in 25 years. So there you go. In the past 5 years, all that money printing. Yeah, so it's like you have to own these coins, some of these equities. You have to be an owner of them to just not get murdered by monetary debasement happening daily. Now, gold happened. Like, I mean, gold's run occurred, man. That's what I'm saying. I was saying, like, assets are going to outperform gold now because it just had its crazy run. Yeah, imagine just saving your money. You lose miserably. Like, dude, you're in the gutter if you're just saving money. It's all right. We're just here, 34 to 20, and I guess I'll have an alert set up if we're just making absolute fresh highs, like by the centage. Yeah, right there. We hear the beep. We'll come right back to it again. Let's just take another look at Solana, right near its highs. What a breakout, and then a back test of the break. What is that positive price action correlation? Sellers getting rejected twice like that. It's a little bit of stop loss hunting too, maybe. And then entering after witnessing the rejection. It was perfect, man. And then XRP, almost up 6%. Chat, oh my God, XRP is at the highs of the day, at the highest levels. I keep on my alert has not gone off. Highest levels since January 31st. Kind of melting up right now, so there's the alert on XRP. We're going nuts, dude.
Please review Sir.
What's up, Chungus? Thanks for the 20, dude. Sure, we'll look at that, but you just got to give me a minute because we have the big boys continuing to do things. XRP is about to be up 6% now. Bitcoin's 119.6. So it's just all like just doing barely anything, letting these altcoins run like crazy. Like, oh my God, dude, fiat money is crashing. That's what I see when I look at these coins doing this. Dogecoin too. Yeah, Doge up 6+%. I don't think it's broken that level yet. But yeah, you are about to make highs of the week, highs of the 6 weeks. And you'll soon be testing the big level, the huge level of all levels. There's the confluence, the overhead resistance at 22 cents, the supply line of the downtrend you've been in for all of 2025, and the 200-day simple moving average, all right there. Once or if buyers are able to capture prices above 22.2 cents, it's going to be like the Doge day. The Doge is on the thumbnail of the stream. Oh my God, dude, Doge was crazy. Like, it'll be that above 22.2 because it'll just like go up probably 25% in a couple days or less. Because that's the everything breakout point, and you're approaching it. You're less than 1 cent away from the mega test of all tests that would give you double-digit percentage gains if it broke. Okay, that's your Doge. There's an active trade setup on the weekly, so you don't even care right now. Like, you just own this. Yeah, I'm up, dude. Well, I'm up a lot, but what? It's nothing compared to what you will be up if you give it more time and you're patient. Total's doing okay. It's not at the highs of the day, though. 3.78 trillion. If it is at the highs of the day, I'll set an alert. Well, another alert went off. Oh, Palma. Dude, Palma coin, chat. Okay, this was requested. This was a trade setup posted on the stream live like 3 days ago because it was perfect. It had the framework. It was the dream of all dreams. The dream of dreams. Up 16+% now off the entry, off the day. The entry was virtually, 29 cents. It's at 36 cents now. It's just the beginning, though. It's just the beginning. Oh, my God. Like, you're targeting for, like, 68 cents here. People don't understand, man. Even on these scam coins, it's just about the development of structure, and then how does the price action correlate to the old levels? Oh, positively? Oh, spring back test? Oh, that's a incredibly powerful technical indicator, one of the most reliable technical indicators that exists, the spring back test. But if you throw in an M shape, which if they're identified properly, they are extremely high reliability. Some sources say 70%. If identified properly. So you're talking about a highly reliable M shape, and then the other indicator that also is it's like your strongest indicator that exists in TA, together in tandem. Oh my! And it's at the bottom, so it's easy to manage risk, and your upside is the highest when you are at supports. Dude, it's like a dream. And if you weren't longing it, it was such an educational moment for you to learn if you didn't know. That's like the whole point of my existence here, man. It's like over and over and over again, we're looking for the same thing. Dang, dude, we've been going hard today. 2.5 hour live stream now. All right, Palma. Beginning to respect the TA. Highest level seen on Palma since late May. So we're like, what? 6-week highs. Maybe over 6 weeks. Anyone remember Palma or no? Buy dips, fade rips. Sir, I only have one thing to say to you, okay? And it would be...
Roll Tide.
There you go, dude. Yes, bet. Yeah, I think it pumped today. Hard. Dogs and frogs, dude. Yeah, for real. Dogs, frogs, and palms. I don't know, that doesn't rhyme. Whew. I need another coffee, dude. God. FWOG coin up 13%. Near its highs of the day. But just perfect. Palma and FWOG, teammates in harmonic bliss. Harmonic paradise is just the beginning, man. Yeah, Ethereum pulled back. Sorry, Ethereum's off its highs, chat. Get wrecked, everyone. It's not above 9% anymore. It's only up 8.23%. Meh. Yeah, a lot of these altcoins are like up today. Jeez. Bitcoin's still climbing, inching higher. Okay. 19.7. No resistance. It's like in La La Land, dude. You're just 120 is the only resistance that exists on Bitcoin because it's psychological. It's the zeros. 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0. And that's exactly where it reversed on the last 4 candle to the cent, 120,000. So they're going to go test that again. I wonder if it's going to break this time. If it does, oh my God. Well, whoever requested FWOG coin, if we hit the top of that range, they will become a hype king in the Discord. Whoever it was, and we'll figure it out. It's not hard. Yeah, LAC was up today, but it wasn't anything to get too excited about yet. It was up, 6.6%. They still could not settle up above the 200-day simple moving average. So pathetic, man. Like, what are you doing? I don't care, man. Whatever. Just a good day. My call option's up 30%.
If we're
plus.
looking at charts again, made mistake correct chart is grass/used perp on buy bit more info from beginning. What cold wallet you recommend?
Ledger, I guess. But, or not. Chat, Trezor. Chat, what are your recommendations for cold wallets for this man? Big one, 119,745 and climbing. Let's look at this daily. They're trying to engulf today. Gotta wonder. Oh, they have not done it yet. You need to break above 120K for the engulfing potential. So we got to close the day above 120 to engulf. Lantern Nano. Cold Card Q, best wallet. Echo Leaf says. People saying Ledger. There you go, dude. Just don't put it online, right? Because it didn't like Ledger get its info leaked or something. What's up, Squirrel?
The
Crypto
Squirrel
Street.
of Crypto Street super chatted $30.91. Moon Boys United Hard. Congrats to all. Mitch, when do you sleep? You always live.
Here and there. That's all. When people ask me, I just say, I manage. Thank you, Crypto Street. And yeah, congrats to everyone who were just paying attention. I mean, I don't know. Like the past few days, it's like, okay, space-time continuum. We're there. What do you mean by that? When Matthew McConaughey goes in the black hole in Interstellar and he's looking around and there are these key moments in time where things happen, he's going to be looking in at the space-time continuum and see this moment. Oh my God, Ethereum broke out and it backtested the breakout and it's showing strength against Bitcoin. Oh wow, XRP Dragon. Oh wow, BNB on the weekly is up against that May 2021 high. Solana rejected that. The sellers were rejected at key supports. It's being held as support. Altcoin, whatever. Space-time continuum. He'd be like, buy now. That's what I mean by that. Okay. And then it'll be gone. That moment will be gone. Got a lot of different opinions on what the best ledger is, the best cold storage. People say Ledger, people say not Ledger. Trezor, not air gapped. You want an air gapped one, look it up. Okay? Get an air gapped ledger or wallet, cold storage wallet. Super sore. Had two really intense training sessions back to back yesterday and the day before. So like my whole body is wrecked. It was supposed to be leg day today, but I skipped my training session with my trainer, workout session with my trainer because of this price action. So I'm making sacrifices. Altcoin is now currently up over 14%, chat. Altcoin is beautiful. There's no stopping. I don't know why it would reverse here. Like maybe they might do something at 5.8 cents, maybe 6.2. But other than that, I don't know what's kind of stopping this thing. It's like done all the stuff you need for Moon. Yeah, I didn't skip leg day. I just put it off. Yeah, be doing it tomorrow, unfortunately. Not looking forward to that. Okay, 19.8. All right, Bitcoin's continuing to climb higher. XRP is climbing higher. It's at its highs pretty much right now. $3.0983. It is at its highs. 3.099. We're about to be at 310 for the first time since January. Here it is. Let's go. Closing in. There it is. 310 officially achieved on XRP in 6 months. First time in 6 months. Double Jesus chimes. Let's go, dude.
Played at tipped $25. Hype in the chat. Congrats to all the Kangs and Slay Queens. Please check Hasbro. Broke the multi-year falling wedge from August 19. I've got calls up the wazoo. Next week earnings. Do you think the breakout is legit and long-term targets? Arigato.
What's up, Playdead? Was that you, Playdead? Yeah, dude. Thank you, man. Well, Hasbro was doing stuff already, like off that key support, like 6 months plus ago, a year ago. I can't remember. It was doing things, but I haven't really looked at it since. But we'll go to it, okay? I think that's the only request. No, we have a couple requests. Miggles coin, but it's hard to get to these requests when we have such amazing price action unfolding. Look, you have BNB pretty much at its highs right now. 713, highest price seen on this asset since February 13th. But more importantly, breaking the level of all levels, May 2021's high, all-time high. This is $1,000 BNB at some point if you give it time. You've just been warned. That's all I can do is warn you. And then Solana is still pretty much at its highs as I'm speaking to you. My inverse head and shoulders, neckline breakout, back test, gone. Waiting on 190, probably. 188. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Miggles coin, it's just like, oh, I get it. I appreciate the contribution. I just don't know like what I can do to help anybody. Yeah, it's just, again, someone paid money for this. It's up 30%. Like, yeah, it kind of made one low and a second big low on the weekly. Yeah, and it's almost like you had an M shape and a type 2 return of the M shape, right, on the weekly. Yeah, think about it, right, like this. It's not really visible. But you just see the 95% read. It's beautiful. The weekly is gorgeous, right? Is it not? Like, there's a few out there that look like this. It's just 1 and 2. It would have been nicer if it hit supports, but too strong, 99%. So you're breaking the resistance. I would think your target is 6.3 cents. You break that, wow, 8.2, and then after that, 12.5. So that's your Mr. Miggles coin confirming a bottom. There you go. Could be good, man. Looks like it could do stuff. It's not good. I mean, dude, think about the size of it. It's like 100+ day double bottom on the weekly. Okay. CWAN. While we wait for things to make fresh highs. Bitcoin's closing in on 120. CWAN. Clearwater Analytics Holdings. Nothing said here. I don't see anything about it that makes me excited yet. Starting off on the weekly because it's a new chart. I've never been here before. I mean, there's clearly some inflection zone here. Candle close wick. Let's say that's probably it. Your zone. And you're stuck within the zone. So you've been testing the level of support, the bottom, right? Resistance and candle close, but the wick side, the wick top, it's being regarded as resistance now 2 weeks in a row. So trend isn't great on the short-term, mid-term. I would just say no reason to own the asset below 21.35. That's your cutoff. Make sure this is all visible on the daily. Okay, go to the daily here on CWAN. Yeah, I don't like it. Not really big on it yet. Like, you just think about it's range bound, and again, that 22.75 is resistance. The retrace is too deep to be an M shape, and I keep looking at like this swing low to high, and I just know it's a 50% retrace, and that's typically not where long-term bottoms get put in. So I wouldn't touch this yet. I think there's better assets out there to own than this, and we've looked at many of them today alone. So I would just hands off till we're back above 22.75, and maybe we're making higher highs than $25 because you're below the 200 moving average. You put in you're confirming less market participants involved in the asset than before and before. You're now negative price action correlation to key historical levels from, 2022. There's nothing about it good right now. Momentum is in the hands of the seller still. Just it's hands. It's like not. It's a no for me, dog. For now. Thank you, dude. God, I have to look at grass again, but not that grass. Another grass. Okay. On Bybit, but it's perpetual, man. Not much more work data, dude. It's the same. It's the same thing. Nothing's changed. Yep, no change. You are still at the actionable spot. Like, yeah, you still have, if it's really holding here, then you have tons of upside. Yep. Anonymous, nothing. The chart I posted is identical to this, okay? Target 1, if this actually plays out, is like 195. Yep, $1.95. The swing high, the swing low, the swing high. Straight up and down and up and down and up and down. That's your target up there, okay? Way higher. If it's actually holding and momentum is shifting into the hands of the buyers, and the support here, resistance from 2024, if it's being regarded as support again, yeah, there's tons of like the highest upside potential right here if it doesn't fail. Okay. Good stuff, man. Thanks again, Crypto Street, for that 30. Play Dead wants Hasbro. What's up, Layla? Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Eat Sleep Coding, thank you for the sub on YouTube. 119.8 on Bitcoin. Ethereum, unfortunately, off its highs. So only up 7.8% now. Yikes, XRP is off its highs. It's only up 5% now. Things pulling back. Everything pulling back except Dogecoin. Dogecoin is up 15.73%. Let's freaking go, dude. Dogecoin's still up 6%. Pretty good. Yeah, well, Hasbro, it did the thing. This is the last time I really cared about it. It did the spring back test, Shark. It ran up, and then April. But my God, if they didn't come down and give you one more opportunity, and now look at it, yeah, highest high seen since 2022, and you're kind of onto something. What was your question? Multi-year falling wedge. Falling wedge. I mean, a supply line broke for sure. I would think maybe it did. Yeah, it did. I don't know if I'd call that a wedge though. Dang, it didn't even do it. It's like, here's a peak. Here's anchor point 1, anchor point 2, and you're like right at it. So you're at the supply line. But you're talking about multi-year, so is it like more? No. I don't see a falling wedge. I just think it's like you have a range that they've kind of broken the range. Top of the range, I guess, would be the C point above 73.34. It could be Wyckoff accumulation, but you like the issue is right above the top of the range. You have another key resistance support at like the 76s, and that's what it's, and the supply line. So if they can break that, it's probably gonna be a smooth ride to $84. Yeah, but it's just like, that's a huge run with no pullbacks. Typically, you're looking to long supports, not buy assets that have just had nonstop 53% runs in 90 days, and they're up against big time resistance. That's just not the strategic area for fresh longs. It's not. But it could break out, and I've just discussed the levels that need to be broken. And it very well could be some Wyckoff accumulation down here. Could be. But again, we're looking for, hey, I'm on the sidelines. I have cash right now. I can long right now if I wanted to, anything in the world. This is not an asset to long strategically with an edge, with a high probability outcome that is impending, right? It's just, you're up against resistance. Hopefully it breaks. I've been chatting for Hasbro. They make toys. Perhaps you've heard of it. Origato, indeed. Dude, don't be late, man. Don't be late. Andrew M. Wow, I've been live now for 2 hours and 45 minutes. How many assets have we looked at on this stream? My God, I feel like I am become chart. Pudgy Penguin, Roll Tide, what? Quayon is like Fwog, but for Quayons. Oh, it's for Quayons. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Good God. How's Trump coin doing? Remember the trade set up and it looked beautiful for upside. I don't know if it played out. I haven't looked today. Oh, it's up 517. It's barely done anything. But yeah, you are ready to roll. Anything above 956 is solid, but man, it really has been just hanging out. Yeah, you think this would $17 probably, or if not $16? Yeah, Fwog's only up 14% now. Pathetic. Meh. It was up 16% earlier, so. Doge is. It's up there. Yeah, Solana's just right there. I'm gonna have an alert set up on Trump. My God. Yeah, just wait on Solana to keep going, man. There's not really anything here. There's nothing here. Oh, okay. There's one high from June of 2024. I would say a little bit higher. 180, maybe. Yeah, 180. We got 3 hours till the daily close, so just understand they could have more upside on this candle. That might be it for me, man. That was a tremendous amount of focus and energy looking at all those charts. My brain is fried now. Mooding. Let's go Mooding. It's probably gonna moon, dude. $119.8, just hanging out, $200 below the psychological 120. Big deal. Huge deal. What's going on with my freaking YouTube live stream dashboard? Effed. Oh, I love how Fwog Coin is the top gainer on my watch list for S coins. That's pretty nice. Everything, a lot of things are just mild, about 2-3% today. Meh, 4%. Like YFI, it's up, dude, but it's like, eh. But we know above 5,000, 5,200 is 7,400. YFI, dude. Yep, breaking the 200 moving average as well. First time since February. Yep, that's your target, 7,400 for YFIE. Andromeda Galaxy's up here though. Never had the juice to get there, but maybe they make it back to 11K at some point.
Have we looked at Atom yet?
No, not today, Arlake. What's up, dude? Thanks for the 744 here. We got 544 likes.
Mitch,
Meh.
you taking the time out of your day, each and every day, to teach people how to become more financially literate is fire emoji. RTA is fire emoji. Thanks for all you do.
Buy dips, fade rips. Thank you so much for the fire emojis. 2 fire emojis. Thank you, dude. Everyone type fire emoji in the chat. Yeah, dude. Again, when you learn something, it is your responsibility as a human to teach others what you've learned. And that's what we're doing. And it's more fun to make money with
Adam,
people
please.
than without, by yourself. Way more fun with a community of people. Like we will look at Adam. Sure thing, dude. Thank you. Alpha Cry, what's up, dude?
Alpha Cry super chatted $50.37. Brother, can you check out M87, Messier? They've been building utility since 2022 and the chart looks primed.
Oh,
Thanks.
it does.
Folded
huh?
hands emoji.
Alpha Grind, I guess we'll look. We'll find out, man. Thanks so much for the 50. Much love. Yeah, let's look at Adam and then that one. No, yeah, Adam and then that one. Yeah, sure. Atom up 3%. Yeah. This is the monthly. This is like a monthly thing, dude. A monthly. It is this. It's just simply... This is the signal candle. Yeah, 15 days till the close, so anything's possible. Like, you end up doing something bullcrap, but like, dude, this is it. The closer you are to 389, the more optimum it is for a trade, strategizing. Your upside is, I mean, at least minimum 580 candle close in the monthly from 2019, but probably 724. I mean, Adam is, I don't care about the daily, the weekly, I don't care about the 4 hours, just the monthly, dude. Just keep it simple. It's 1, it's 2. Sellers tried twice and they failed to add support. That's your Adam, R-Lake. You know, 3% today is meh. They're trying to break the 200 simple moving average for the first time since February. Yeah, anything above $4 is solid. You're good here. So I guess short term on the daily, like your target's probably 524. Like a swing high, reversal, 524 on deck on Adam. No need to talk more about FWOG. It's off its highs. It's only up 13% right now, so we can't really talk much more about FWOG till we get a fresh high on the day. M87. NS coin on. He didn't specify. I guess we'll just do mix. More data is on crypto.com, I guess. Messier. All right. Didn't look like anything to me. Just started rallying. I guess it hit the swing high back here. It once and it ran. I don't see anything about this technically that's great. So this is a technical analysis risk management channel. So if there's not a structure, or there was a structure that made sense for the swing trader to take action with good upside, good risk management, good reward to risk, there's nothing to look at. It's just rallying off its lows after it's been terrible. Like owning this for 9 months, same price. There's just nothing to do here. Out of nothing to look at. It's just, wow, it was pretty garbage. A garbage chart that that actually scammed Wick to its lowest level ever in March. Untradeable. Trash. I mean, this is chop you up and spit you out. And I guess up against some high, they'll soon be testing whatever this is. Maybe 8 100ths, 8 1,000ths of a penny, worthless. So that resistance, and then after that is the next one. So I don't know, dude. I mean, you say it's a good project. Technically, it's crap. And it's just running randomly. Guess what? You go to the casino, you go to the slot machine, somebody wins randomly. Random, with no edge. Yeah, pumps happen like this. Cool. Nothing to do here. At all. But thank you for the contribution. Bitcoin 119,924. We're getting closer and closer to a little engulfing candle. Need to eclipse 120. I think we break 120. It's going to be pretty easy to see 121 and beyond. I mean, that's just, there's nothing. We're in outer space with one psychological resistance we're $50 away from. Above that's nothing burger to 123 and beyond. Yeah, it's garbage. Complete garbage. What is going on with Ethereum? I don't know, dude. I've been live for 3 hours. I think I've made it abundantly clear what is going on Ethereum. And it's just like 3 hours of action, and the action's like not even over yet, possibly. Bitcoin's at its highs of the day. Well, $10 away from the, and I have an alert set up at 120. We are $3, $2. There it is, $120,000 tested again. You just broke it, chat. We are now above 120, at least for seconds. For 2 seconds, we're above. Oh, we're back above it. Okay. 120.93 right there. Solana pretty much at its highs of the day. Doge pretty much at the highs of the day. Ethereum's off its highs of the day by like 1.5%. XRP has pulled back 5 cents. 120.60 on Bitcoin. Again, you need to close above 120 to engulf yesterday's candle, which would be amazing. Crypto Hammer, well, I am, but I don't live there. What is GTs and Zeeks? What is that? Total 3.78 trillion. Bitcoin back below 120, above 120. At least we're touching it and testing it now. We've spent the entire day allergic to $120,000, and now we're finally above it. If you don't know, the stock market futures have just closed. Closed? What do you mean? Yes, stock market futures closes for 60 minutes, 5 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. They will reopen in 1 hour. So with the futures closed, we just happen to be breaking 120. So clearly CME futures traders suppressing the price. Unfortunately, what would happen is if we really ran in the 60-minute period, the CME futures, you'd have a gap that is unfilled. And we hate gaps because they typically fill soon rather than later, right? So typically you want kind of nothing to happen during this period of time. Just go sideways. Unless it's like crypto, other cryptos, just not Bitcoin.
Mitch, what percentage of profits do you take at targets?
You can have typically it's 2 different things. You can have 4 targets, 3 targets, sometimes 2 targets. You have 2 targets, 50-50, 50%, 50%. 3 targets, 33, 33, 34, 34, 33, 33. 4 targets, 25, 25, 25, 25. Or you can do a deviation. You can take more profit early and have less of a position the higher you go, just in case it fails. Because hey, we hit 3 targets. Well, the 4th target, we may never see the 4th target. So, okay, I'll take a little bit more off the 3rd target and just have a moon bag for target 4 to exit. Typically, that's it. All right, 120, man. Just still hanging out at highs of day on Bitcoin. You understand if we closed in 2 hours, 56 minutes here or higher, it would be the highest daily candle close in the history of Bitcoin. We would be having history. No way I can be live for another 3 hours, though, because I'm just now approaching a 3-hour live stream. Brain is nuked now. Anyone count how many charts I've looked at today already? Yeah, so we got through all the requests at least. Solana right there, man. Just right at the highs. What is stopping it from going higher? I have no idea. You've broken out, man. Convincingly. Yeah, Ethereum's still off its highs. By like 1.5%. No, we haven't looked at the VIX. VIX is red candles every day. I don't know, it was up 7% and it was down. It's no problems, man. I think institutions are capitulating because of the low volatility. Like volatility making people buy. Bow down to BTC. Yeah, just at 120. I don't know how long it's going to be there. I think everything's kind of chilling. Ethereum's taking a little breather. Probably nuclear on the lesser time scales. Look at this daily RSI. Sitting at 81.8. Last big peak we saw in May was 85.6. So you're up there, man. March 2024, November 2023, you're up at levels you never see. It is very rare. I don't know. I mean, like, the RSI, it went up 50% in 3 days. So, yeah, things got violent fast. But after resetting, you're just running again. No result on the bill. Victory, thank you. The love is mutual, obviously, right? I wouldn't do this if it wasn't mutual.
Thanks for the incredible alpha image.
Alex Argo, thanks for the $5 super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching and being a member of this community. Thanks to everyone for that. Really appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all make it all worth the sideways days, right? Dead chat, all that. People lose their minds during those periods, right? BitBoy, we saw it with BitBoy. Like, a sideways market will make people go mentally insane. They will threaten judges. It gets so bad, right? I had MicroStrategy today. Probably flat. That was up. Oh my god. Highest daily candle close on MicroStrategy. Oh my god. Second highest daily candle close on MicroStrategy in history. Only second to the highest from November 20th. Remember that day? The day of all days. Sell. 1414. Then it gaps up 1618 and crashes, blow off top. But dude, now you're doing things. And you're up after hours 0.5% too. So there's no real resistance here. The resistance is 543 pretty much on MicroStrategy. Something, a sight to behold. Deep gains. Yes, that's right, man. Hopefully all of us have the deep gains. Solana's so close, man. Yeah, it's pretty much doing it. It's like, I mean, like a couple more cents and you're at the highs. So this is the one to be watching, I guess, right now, because Doge off its highs, XRP definitely off its highs, Ethereum's off its highs, Solana's kind of at its highs. Rob, it's a new thing that YouTube implemented. It's to increase chat engagement and contribution, I guess. It makes it a competition. Yeah, who's in first? Mortimer Brothenstock is number one. I guess you get EXP from super chats and chatting and probably liking and doing stuff like that. So I think contributions, though, give you the most EXP. So it's Mortimer, Alpha Cry is number 2, and then Crypto Street is number 3. Survey trying to break out. Well, it's already been doing it, man. It's like up double-digit percentage points. Oh my god, it's up 20% now? Oh, wow. What a freaking move. Yeah, dude. Holy crap. What a freaking kang, man. Highest level since January. It's probably going to 111 next. That was phenomenal. That's good stuff, man. I don't know what's going on with CRV, but animal spirits love it. Jeez. Nothing quite like that today. I mean, it's killing Altcoin, you know? Altcoin's meh. good start, but if it's really worth a crap, it's going tremendously higher. It's just a good start. Dude, it's the Solana show now. Sorry, we're just sitting up against the highs and just waiting for higher. Huge exponential Doge gains are impending, Sam T. They've already started, like, I think it's up 30% from the entry of that weekly trade setup already. 30%. Wow. But we're talking more, like way more. 35-cent Doge. All right, Solana. Highs of day. Alerts just gone off. Let's, 175.34. Gotta love this because this is like a trade setup, right? Posted yesterday afternoon. It was a higher risk trade, but it was strategic, and it is incredible. What's up, Savvy Tech? Yep, that's right, Jesus Chimes. Go Star, GG, thanks for the sub on YouTube, dude. I see you. Bitcoin's back over 120. The pumps just won't stop. I mean, typically, I'll take, hey, the lulls in the market to exit from stream, but how can I exit? It's all day. It's a freaking bonanza. Another whole DJ set completed. My God, man. We're pumping, dude. Solana. Wojak. I bet Wojak looks crazy, dude. I bet it does, man. Wojak coin at one point did look, I think it looked great before.
Spin hype.
What's up, Anon? Yeah, well, those are the old days, man. Thank you for the 5. It's all about health consciousness and longevity these days. Bro, thank you. Wojak. Here's a lot of data. I don't know. Just going to this one. Trying to make sense of the levels. The wick and the candle close right there look good. Right, wick, candle close, and then let's see. Yeah, resistance, broke it, support, gone. Almost tested. Dragon pattern on Wojak for sure. Oh, it's the dragon, but it's a little late, dude. A little late. Yeah, way late. But yeah, it still seems like there's probably good upside on Wojak coin. Wojak's one of your primo memes, dude. It's a blue chip meme. Wojak, Pepe and Wojak are the two. That's like the Nvidia Microsoft. So breaking the 200 moving average, which is good. If it was gonna really go, I would think target one. You just gotta be mindful of the overhead resistance right there from 2023, and the next one after that, probably. Yep. Candle close there. Yep. So just one at a time. But yeah, maybe Wojak looks okay.
Could we take a look at IMX/USD on Coinbase? I still have some bags left that I never sold. Lesson learned. What's your current view on IMX?
I don't know. We can look at it right now. We should do it. IMX. Still on my watch list. Well, I know like, oh yeah, it was a shark. It was a 113 or 110 shark. Yeah, they recaptured the levels. It's just been running. Been running every day. Every day since July 8th, and it's the 16th. Except one, it was sideways one day. They took out 53 cents. That's a big level. Yeah, swing low, swing high from 2022. Above that, given enough time, history shows down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It would be a 64-cent target here if it's going to continue to run to the next resistance. I'm not acting like it's a good strategy to long it right now. I think the closer you were probably to 39.40 cents was the best optimum. You're too far removed from that now. So if you're in this, like you said, then 64 cents would be on deck. That's like your next target. If it's actually just going to respect the levels. I mean, it literally straight down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I mean, it is almost 100% chance that it's going straight to 64 cents because every single time above or below 53.64 cents, it runs to the next respective level. So that's on deck. Oh my God. IMX, dude. I think the owners control like 70, 80, 90% of like all the supply. It's weird. Hayuoke was talking about it years ago. It's weird. It went to all-time lows. Whoa. Went higher lows. I mean, a local one got put in, I guess, but went higher highs and higher lows. Back to Solana. A little off its highs now. Ethereum's off its highs. BNB's around its highs. XRP's well off its highs. Altcoin off its highs. Dogecoin off its highs. Not by much, but they're not at peaks, as they have been here and there throughout this entire 3-hour and 12-minute live stream. Oh man, dude, I put in the work today. Bitcoin 119.9 can't, that 120 level, I'm telling you, it's like everything now. There's like nothing else. Ethereum nearing its high. I mean, it's up almost 8% again. But again, its highest point was like 34.25 or something. But wonderful, wonderful couple days. Beautiful. LAC hype, no hype yet on LAC. Good start on LAC. That's as far as we're going. The hype on LAC will be when it's up 15, 30+%. Okay, people that have been holding it, waiting, get really paid, and it's catching up with all that stagnation, sideways, consolidation. Okay, Solana's now back up over 7%, pretty much at its highs. Nice. Performing not too far behind Ethereum. I mean, it's less than 1% away from equal performance to Ethereum today. Doge is up. Oh, it's getting there. You're really close to the highs of the day. But again, the level of all levels, 22 cents. Above 22 cents is, boom, 28 cents almost in a day. It'll be on the thumbnail of the stream. You have an alert set up anyway, so. Dude, can you just stop pumping so I can end stream? How many likes we got, chat? I mean, for a 3-hour and 13-minute stream, I mean, hopefully we have 600 likes. We have 780 people tuned in. It's pretty good. I mean, throughout the stream, we've had about that many for a long time, so. No, I don't know if Tesla, I mean, if any company did it, it'd be Tesla, right? And Tesla, if you're just tuning in, Tesla is an incredible reward to risk. $400 plus target. Tesla. Own it. Just own Tesla and let it ride to 400, but it might take months. But you just own it because it's technically impeccable. The trend's wonderful. The technical indicators have occurred that make it probable for more upside. All right, Ethereum back over 8% now. Let's go, dude. Let's pump this thing to new highs. I want to see 3,500 by close, by the daily close. That would be phenomenal. That's what I want, man. RGTI. Yeah, it was that, remember RGTI, man? Remember the harmonic framework, bro? Remember, dude? What was it? 60 to 80% upside. Gone. It took a while, but It was identified down here. It's the dream of all dreams. Highest daily candle close since January 7th, and that's a gap that they're going to fill at some point. Probably soon. Ridiculous. What's up, Mitchell S? Thanks, dude. Ben Gann, really appreciate you, man. Thank y'all for the kind words, really. I'm sorry, I'm just starting to get to running on E of mental capacity. Like, you just go, and it's like, wow, I've looked at a lot. This is a long session of chart analysis. Doge now up 7+. Yeah, dude, we're getting there. We're at the highs. Doge highs of day. Chat. You break 22, it's gonna be the darling of the entire stream. It'll be a Doge devoted live stream if we break 22 cents. Okay. Doge at its peak, and the daily doesn't even matter because the weekly is so good that the daily doesn't mean crap. It's right here. This is what is so ungodly about this asset. You don't even think about it until 34 cents. You don't think about it. What did CRV? Did it continue? It was up 20%. Is it up more now or something? Yeah, 22.5. Oh my God, it just keeps going. What did they do? Supercharged CRVs, man. Yeah, you look at this and just, oh my God, my mouth was watering 2 weeks ago, right? Dude, they recaptured 16 cents. There's Doge. Highest price seen on Doge since late May. Again, the big test is upon us. The red magenta line you can see, it is everything relevant to this chart right now. Once we test it, will we break? Because there's going to be maybe some supply there. If there's not enough, it's just going to be gone, dude. Gone. Man, total 3.78 trillion. Futures, stock market futures, still closed for the next 38 minutes. So they're doing some real work, aren't they? You want Bitcoin to stay tame. You don't want to create too big of a gap, if any, during this period of time. CME is closed. CME futures for Bitcoin. Just imagine, aggressive harmonic traders will be taking profit at 43 and 48 cents. CNA, because TNA. 420, dude, calm down. Sam, calm down. Let's just be harmonic traders. I mean, like, nah, dude. 103 to 126% is not enough. If you're two-time levered, think about it. Two-time responsible leverage position on Doge. 200+% gains. I don't even think I'll make it to a marathon, dude. I'm getting old, dude, I guess. Getting old. Yeah, chat's definitely not typing enough to keep me entertained. Solana, beautiful. Any higher, it'd be going for the highest close since late February on the weekly. Off the highs though, a little bit. FWOG disappointing, only up 13% still. It was up 16% at the highs. Pepe up 8%. ENS up 12%. What's up, Mr. Chicken Man?
Mr. Chicken tipped $25. Hi, Mitch, thanks for still being the best streamer in YouTube. This coin with future new listing and new partnership coming soon in listing. Coin burn to mainnet coin finally. Please check out weekly and 2 daily. Thanks, small bag.
Reef's gonna get listed to coin. What is this? This coin with future new listing and new partnership soon. And you, dude, Mr. Chicken, could you re-say that? Could y'all translate coin burn to mainnet coin finally? We'll look at Reef, but I don't know what you're saying. You were talking about Reef or just random? Yeah, dog, you would be awesome if it was gonna happen. Reef. You didn't tell me what. I just go to KuCoin, I guess. He wants to. Oh God, dude, what are you? Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Dude, why? Why? No. The answer is literally no. There are so many out there that are primed for upside, have already begun their upside, and then there's Reef Coin, and it's like, just no, always no. I don't care what it does next. Remember, we're utilizing traditional technical analysis as a risk management tool, looking for optimum entries, good reward to risk, good structures, typically structures if we're trying to go long that would indicate accumulation more than before. There is nothing on this chart that has that. It's terrible. I don't care. Oh, dude, but it went up 100% 3 days from now. Told you, bro. It's like, no, again, do you want to play poker, the game of skill, or do you want to... Look, man, I've said this before. I'll say it again. I'll say it till I'm dead. Financial markets, all in all, are a casino, okay? Charts on screens are different games. Or the one game, you know, my analogy is the financial markets casino. You walk into the casino, there are all these arrows and signs pointing to, oh, it's Baccarat, and it's you know, whatever. The slot machines are everywhere, like at the bars, just because, like, I think 85% of casinos' money comes from slot machines. Blackjack, and then there's the poker room. The poker room is the only place you want to go to in financial markets. Poker room equals you have a framework you can apply, and it can increase your probability of a particular outcome marginally. On top of that, you can manage your risk optimally. You will fold thousands of hands in poker. You will get boring playing. When you play poker the right way, I'll go to a casino, and I just grind. I don't care about the money. Like, I give a crap. Oh, I'll play like a 1-3, 5-10 game. The money doesn't mean anything because it's not going to hurt me or help me. I won't make enough or lose enough either way. But it's just the entertainment is the winning aspect. I want to try to win. And so it's like you have to play thousands of hands. So you're looking at thousands of charts. This is like 3-7 offsuit in poker. No edge, trash hand, awful. 3-7 offsuit. But then you go to Altcoin, and this was pocket aces. Pocket aces. You're already getting paid. Pocket aces. ACHR, by the way. Another trade setup. The bullish 5-0 is starting to play out. Pocket aces. Hey, dude, this looks similar to Altcoin, kind of, but way better. Way better. More time. Major type 2. Slightly lower low. Bullish divergence on the second low. On U-shaped volume. 786, 1414 confluence. I could go on all day about it. Pocket aces. This one right here, good uptrend. Bullish 5-0, type 2 return. The type 2 return happened to be confluent with an old major support from 2020, 2021. I would say probably ace-king suited. Good setup. Ace-queen suited, whatever. You breaking out. Where are you breaking? What did ACHR break today? Oh, the old all-time high from December 2020 when it got listed. Major breakout happened today. The target's 1859. I don't give a crap what you say. This is an active trade setup. Never got even close to stopped out. It's running up 7.3% today and probably way higher. Uptrend. If you perhaps you've forgotten. So this is the part 2 boogaloo. Part 1, part 2 boogaloo. The bullish Gartley into the bullish 5-0.
Anonymous tipped $25. Jackpot. Algo USD. Coinbase. Jackpot.
Hey, now, what's up, dude? Thanks to 25. Well, we already looked at Algo, but Ben Gann, thank you for the 1054. Thank you, dude. Hubris, there's a minimum on 4 more requests if you really want to see it. It's not like a surprise or anything. Look to the, you see my webcam? Look in the top right. It says $20 request. So thanks, dude. Doge is really close. Oh my God, chat. We are on breakout watch. Doge on mega breakout watch. The horizontal line, historical resistance, overhead resistance, the downsloping resistance, the 2025 downtrend conceptualized, right, parallel channel tool, and the 200-day simple moving average all converged right where the price is as I'm speaking. To break this would be massive. To break this with follow through, and it's not a fake out, would be like an almost instant 26-27% upside. You'll see if they can break it, but this is it. Death or glory. Death or glory. Up against it all. I do a poll, but dude, I'm so exhausted, man. My brain is like mush right now. Doge up 10+%, man. It's not just a target, Jonathan. It's to make the trade. To break this makes the trade. Yeah, you're up off the entry, what? 30%, I think. Doge entry of the trade setup posted. Doge was posted on the 9th, okay? The 9th, the entry and the price was 17.6 cents. Okay, entry 17.6. So Doge is up 24% already since the entry. So that's great, but the trade will be made when that level breaks. It seems like they're trying to break some of it right now. You're going on like 58% from entry if you break this. This is huge. They're breaking the supply line, attempting to break the supply line right now, but it's pulling back. It's just so real. So we do have a huge development unfolding that everyone in the world should be paying attention to Dogecoin right now. If you care about technicals, yeah. Oh man, dude, I'm so sore, so tired. I need my protein shake now. Anonymous said algo, but though we did look at it, the alert's here. So if we're breaking, I'm gonna hear a beep. We're gonna be alerted to it. So I think Solana is it's still right up there, elevated, not at the highs, but close. Yeah, going back to algo just for a second because $25 tip. Oh, algo, not Adam. Yeah, algo was freaking nuts. I mean, just unbelievable. The M shape completing at the historical inflection point. It's so perfect. And yeah, you're breaking. They've been trying for 2 days to break 28.6 cents, but now they're maybe doing it. I mean, this is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going on 9 positive closes in a row. 2 hours, 26 minutes till 9 in a row. And on this 9th close, if it closes up here, this is such a huge breakout. It's just such an undeniable level. If it's real, then the next target on this asset is 35 to 37 cents. But dude, I don't know, because you've had price action correlate here where it goes a little higher, like 30 cents, and then it reverses and fails. So yeah, I mean, you think a pullback maybe, but it's not about the daily so much as it is the weekly. Unreal, like the framework. 28.6 cents, the level to break. You're up against it. You're kind of above it on the daily, but you know, you got 4 days, 3 hours. Let's see it on the weekly. Things would get nuts if you ever broke like 37, 38 cents. That's when things would probably start going crazy on this asset. But just think about it like this. Oh my God, dude. What? Dude, it really is this, okay? It is 3 rising valleys on the monthly. I haven't even looked at this on the monthly. So this is like it's almost like this. You got the classic accumulation signature that's developing with this engulfing candle this month. 1 and 2, and now 3. And it's pretty. They're proportionate to each other. It's all happening at the all-time lows. Someone is accumulating over the course of 2 years algorand. Wow. Very good here. Okay. Can't see that on the daily. Do you believe? I think the BNB breakout's very real. And it's been a long time coming too. Dude, BNB is a definite buy, holds till $1,000 minimum. IMO. But you do you, King. Yeah, Doge tested the level, a little off of it. Solana, Ethereum, XRP, FWOG, Doge, they're all off their highs right now. You got another 25 minutes. See this? Wow, man, it's so real. This is everything. If this alert goes off, you are breaking everything needed for another 25+% run. What's up, Fizz? Coming from London, sweat on my yeah. London? Do you mean Afghanistan, dude? Or what is London now? Pakistan? Islamabad? You wearing one of those hats yet? Have you converted? Sorry, y'all are so effed. So effed. All of Europe, but I'm not going into that. It just makes me really sad, since it's like, hey, my ancestors are from England and Scotland, and it's like seeing what's happening to where I'm from, my blood is sickening. Okay, it's hard to ignore. All right, dude, we got through these requests. It's been a 3-hour and 32-minute live stream now. I'm gassed. Okay, maybe these alts are a little gassed too. Maybe they're not. I don't know, right? So thanks so much for coming out. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Thank you for being here for all this time. Hit that like button on the way out. Let's get to as many likes as we can. And I'll just be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
Mr. Chicken Tip.
Adios, turd nuggets.